No, I was never really a big fan of watching the show, but I do enjoy watching clips of the show.
Yeah. All right. Welcome everybody to the Domination Station. We're back here again. Me and Not Slim One holding it down as we do.
What up?
We're
Oh,
right before we started. I asked Blake if he watched The Office, and he responded with no, but he watches the clips of the show. If anybody out there cares, Jim Halpert has a YouTube channel called The Good News or Some Good News or
oh, right.
something with good news in the title. He just started it. It's already got like 14 million subs. Um, he just put out a video. I just got a notification just now for a new video, and the one before this one featured Steve Carell. And anyway, it's for all the Office fans out there if you want to check that out.
I saw some of that. I saw that he did that. I didn't know that that was his thing. I thought some other shit was popping off, like
Yeah,
somebody
I
else.
think it's called Some Good News or something like that. What's up, Big Will, Shanzi, everybody in the chat? Scottish Misfit, what's up, sir?
Yo, Big Will hit me up in the DMs. He wanted me to fucking be on a show with him the other day. And I was like, maybe, man. I'm fucking playing Minecraft with my homies. And then,
What up, Jeremiah?
and then, I guess it was a Big Will appreciation night or something.
Oh man, you fucking missed Appreciation Day.
I missed the
We
whole
decided it was Big Will Appreciation Week actually, but yeah, if anybody didn't watch that show, it's like a 6 hour stream we did a few days ago. I think it was Friday night.
Yeah, it was Friday night.
Was it good?
Oh, it's definitely a fun time.
Was Big Will there?
Of course, he was there. He was there the whole time. He opened the show by himself.
Yeah.
Violent George hosted, and everybody went the full like 6 hours or whatever. I think I dropped off at 3 in the morning. I think they went for another hour after I left.
That's heavy.
Yeah, we got some beer and pizza in the chat for Big Will.
Mm-hmm. Big Will.
Yep, and Mima's joining us tonight. Like you can hear her in the background, even though she's not on cam.
No, it's okay. I don't need to be on the camera.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm okay.
I'm not on camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Miss Spooky Tuesday.
There you go.
Damn, I'm out. I am out.
The voice sounds so much better.
Oh my goodness. There you go, Spooky.
I think people would think more highly of me if they only hear my voice and they don't see where it's coming from. They'd like me more.
You saved me.
Yeah. I did Blake a favor, Spooky
Let me try to
Tuesday.
put this here. Let
There
me
you
know
go.
if the mic sounds like shit, okay?
That sounds fine to me.
Oh,
What up, Josh Bond, Danny Boy?
What up, chat? Yeah, I just watched the wrestling thing. It fucking sucked. There's like a huge detachment from the
Is
show.
the
No audio.
no crowd really factors in, huh?
Yeah, and the last guy in the last match that won, like he was still standing up on the corner of the ring in celebration. But I
Was
always
it the giant
they
Brock
did that,
Lesnar?
like, peacock for the crowd, you know?
Was it the giant Brock Lesnar, or was it? I don't know who he faced tonight.
Oh well, you know, I'll tell you this: there's a lot of Bender boys that watch wrestling, so I'm not gonna let them fucking troll me for spoiling it if they didn't get to see.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get to see, but I don't really care.
Yeah, the last match that the guy that won, he stood up on the thing on the ropes, and I'm like, what? You're flexing to a fucking light. I don't know. I didn't get it. It was really, really fucking dumb. And like the Randy Orton Edge match lasted way too long. It was not to me a good. I don't like wrestling, so it's easy for me to simply cast a negative eye toward it. But like, I genuinely could give like a fuck less. You look a little bit like Tom Green right now.
What up to Mary Jane Monarch?
Yeah, what up, Mary Jane? Damn, I was hoping Blake would spoil it so I could berate him for spoiling. Yeah.
What's up, Destroyer? Shout out to you, sir. Join the panel. I don't know if you're working tonight.
But yeah, the whole thing just seemed like disconnected. It was
Because we're so used to hearing and seeing people in the background, loud noise and chants, and
that's exactly what I'm saying.
yeah.
I would think the entrance would be like one of the things that it takes away from the most, like when they come out and like there's no fucking cheers and shit.
Yeah, they all did entrances too. It was so fucked.
Like as
Well,
if
I mean, it's WrestleMania. You got to do entrances.
I guess you're right. Like it is the show. That is the show. It's
It's like the biggest event of the year, literally.
yeah,
It's the gathering of wrestling.
Mary Jane, you just need a regular T-shirt. Go grab me a T-shirt, please. Can you grab me a T-shirt? Any T-shirt.
Where's
That Mary Jane, you're welcome to come on the panel without a shirt if you want.
Get this channel flagged.
And we got to get our videos taken down so that people can call us out for deleting them.
All right, let me see if I can recall this from memory. First of all, if your shirt has a fucking
hole in the top.
Yeah, you're not showing your camera. First of all, if your shirt has a print on it, then you want to turn the shirt inside out. This shirt is inside out. It's my Heckles and Macabre shirt that I got at Balla's. Okay, I'm trying to do this from memory, so it's been a minute. So what you do is you put your head through halfway and then tie it back and roll it, basically. So you put it down so that it's over your eyes like this.
Looks like Beavis and Butthead.
And then what? And then you tie the arms in the back. Oops.
I'm surprised you're tying your shirt up.
It's just the sleeves. Right? Then you pull this part up over your face.
Freak.
Hold on. There, you pull this part up over your face.
There you go.
And then you roll these parts down. Well, my shirt's got a little bit showing, but it is what it is.
You should definitely leave the tag out, though.
Yeah.
And then you roll the top bit, too. And, that's kind of a rough one.
Yeah, you look like a ninja, Blake. A masked ninja.
But that's what's up, man. That's how you get the fucking job done when you want the fucking ninja mask.
There you go.
Now with this, it's good to breathe through your shirt. This one, I'm breathing right on the fucking print.
Yeah, but after a while, it gets annoying.
So it's stifling my breath a little bit, actually.
I'm going to have to agree with the chat that you do, in fact, look like a magic ninja.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, shut the fuck up, dude. You fucking idiots, man. But yeah, it's really, really simple, man.
We'll see how long you can stay with that on you.
No, I'm almost done with it already.
Man, the ninja mask with no shirt on that's the way to go, I feel.
Oh my goodness, Blake.
I wish I had a sword, but I don't.
Hey, Blake, did you ever watch in the past the UFC? Like, I mean, on a regular basis, not like one
You
time.
gotta take this shit off. It's the fucking label is fucking making me fucking breathe heavy.
Oh.
Look, the whole fucking mask was obstructing my mouth.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do it backwards and roll the tag down. Damn. Ninja mask, y'all. Figure it out. You go to Walmart like that, see if they kick you out, tell them to fuck off. Imagine if I showed up there with my shirt off. I'd take my shirt off while I'm there and tie it around my face.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. Have Mima film you, incognito with their phone.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Are you familiar with the guy named Roy Big Country Nelson?
Roy Nelson?
Roy Big Country Nelson.
Maybe not.
No.
When he did the flex with the ninja mask on, they just instantly thought of Roy Big Country Nelson. Which,
No.
and that's not an insult at all because he's a fucking badass.
I never heard of him.
He's a UFC fighter.
Oh.
Is he the guy that went to Africa and dealt with all the kids and shit?
I have no idea, but he is a fat guy like you. He has the same body as you do, except, you know, he's strong and has cardio.
Mary Jane's trying to one-up me. I replicated the video perfectly with flawless execution.
That is true.
If you modify a t-shirt to make a better mask, you're just making a fucking mask at that point.
Mary Jane, as men, we feel the obligation to mansplain everything.
I mean, just a regular Gildan t-shirt. Any standard Insane Clown Posse t-shirt will suffice. Right? Right, Spooky Tuesday?
I would think so.
Mhm.
Especially if it's an ICP shirt, you know it's fucking going down. Zero's asking for a link.
I don't know why he asks for the link all the time. He fucking
Yeah,
has.
I mean, he could just fucking log himself in.
Yeah. Wrestling, Biba. It was just men grunting.
I don't know. It's not fun to watch, really. Just
Oh, come on, Mima. You don't enjoy muscular men in small underwear?
I mean, I like wrestling, but not when it was like this. It was like weird watching it. It was just, I don't know, not the same.
Is that an actual zero? It is. Holy shit.
Need the link all the time.
No, can you say thank you, please?
Thank you, please.
There you go.
Wow. What up, though?
I don't know. I just saw the worst WrestleMania of my life.
Yeah, you love wrestling, so talk about how it was shit.
Or why?
Talk about what?
Why it wasn't good.
Shit. Why was it so fucking shitty?
There was no crowd. I mean,
Exactly.
there isn't a year that I didn't watch WrestleMania with my best elementary school friends since 1998. 1999 was the first year where I started watching every WrestleMania with them, and ever since then we haven't missed one. And this is the first year we missed it. So,
well, did you get to watch them? Like, did you guys like join up on like Voice and Discord or something so you could talk to each other while you're
No.
watching? Or
no.
that's gay.
No, I mean it's a little different than I mean, dude, I've been friends with them since third grade, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of leaving them alone. Whatever. I watched it. It was pretty shitty.
I said it was shitty. You told me to shut up. Is that because you couldn't deal with the truth at the time?
No, I just think you were saying something weird that you don't even know about.
Yeah.
Saying
He
the
does
fuck
that.
sucked.
I don't remember what it was, but if I said that, it must have meant you were saying something out of line.
So I think Blake was trying to compare it to Minecraft, and it just wasn't going over.
Oh, no.
Yeah, wrestling is Minecraft.
No.
No, definitely not. Definitely. not.
Definitely.
Hey, will you tell Mimo that I said hi?
She can hear you
Hi.
loud and clear.
Yeah, she's right there. Actually,
Hey, Mimo,
just off
remember that
screen.
time you kissed me on the lips twice?
Oh
Come
my
over here,
God.
Biba.
No, I don't remember. No, I don't want to come in. I wanna-
Mima,
Here. Matt, how you been?
that's not relevant.
How you been?
That is not relevant.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I am feeling better.
That's good.
Yeah, do you care?
Of course. That's why I'm asking.
You don't
what's the
fucking
desert,
care!
Well, I'm glad you're doing better because you must be. You're back to your normal.
Yeah, I'm screaming again.
Yeah.
I got a ninja mask on my head.
Made it out of a t-shirt, Beebs.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Something Blake will never know about is being taught that back in 2001 on the
I
internet.
watched that shit,
No,
dude.
you fucking didn't, dude.
bro.
No, you fucking
Did he
didn't.
do
You're,
it?
you're fucking brand new.
Brand new. Yeah. Okay.
You're brand new, Canadian.
Remember when they were set off all the balloons in the parking lot and shit? Butthole.
I heard
Arizona.
that's the
that Blake
thing,
became a
we-
juggalo in 2013.
We welcome your newness.
Newness.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
Can I have like a cool juggalo name?
Mr.
Uh,
Trudeau, we love you.
It's Gake Butterdick. That's your juggalo name.
Oh man.
It is.
Gake Buttercack.
Buttercack.
That's funny.
Buttercack. Does he have butter on his cack?
It's a constant.
I was saying
Hey,
today.
Blake, put on your ninja mask again. I bet mine looks better than yours. Look, I look like an actual rab.
An actual Arab.
With wings in the back.
God.
I strike you down like Cobra.
What's wrong with him?
Oh man, I just realized that he's got his Binder Boys jersey on.
Oh,
Yeah, I sure do.
God. Mhm.
This-
How could I not? You could
Why
you,
doesn't
you,
Why doesn't Blake have a Binder Boys jersey?
you
That's
can
my
see the
question.
health in me regenerating. I got the jersey on.
Yeah, you got better. You're back to yourself.
Jersey is
That's
healing me.
Ah!
what I said.
Fuck!
Oh man, Skinny G is fucking killing it in the chat there.
Skinny G.
I don't think that I look like Vader.
WWF.
He called you Earthquake.
Shirt on.
I don't know if you saw that or you know who
Vader
if you know
from
who
wrestling?
Earthquake is.
You skinny G, you fucking idiot.
Oh, I know Earthquake.
Hold on.
Ain't even
John,
I know
I'm
you
pretty
do.
sure that's
Yeah.
John Tenta.
not even Darth fucking Vader.
Am I losing my
There's
mind?
no
I
way
gotta
that
look
Blake
up
knows who Earthquake is.
now. Is it John Tenta?
Vader.
Yeah, John Tenta.
What about the shark? You know the shark, Blake?
I look like this guy. Sean Hunter's
Shark Boy?
No.
Isn't
Shark Boy gave me a stunner one time.
No, not Shark Boy. The fucking dude from Typhoon. The fucking dude from the WWF.
No, I know. I just had to say that Shark Boy gave me a stunner.
Yeah,
one
that's
time.
fine. I got you.
don't look like Earthquake. This guy looks like the other
Oh my
retarded
God.
guy.
What?
Fucking Eugene.
I look like a stormtrooper.
You're gonna say that I look like Eugene also from wrestling?
No, Eugene looked good.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Eugene? Nick Dinsmore?
That's spooky.
Are you talking about good old Nikki?
Eugene fought for JCW before.
Yeah, well, his name's Nick
Oh yeah, what's his last name?
Dinsmore.
I thought you were gonna say something
I
else.
thought you were gonna say 17.
Gers. Sorry, I didn't catch that. I look like a straight up fucking sand coon. Ooh, does Justin Trudeau hate that?
What up?
Canadian
What up,
internet.
drama
Canadian
kiki?
internet.
I
Canadian
love
internet.
politics and shit.
Oh my god.
Ooh, we have a prime minister, not a president. Ooh.
I don't
That's
know.
even more of a
Fucking
dictatorship with the prime minister.
They're all the same, Matt.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they are not.
They are all evil.
Maybe in Canada.
Even in America, you guys have the worst one.
Really?
They have the worst one.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know you
Some-
felt that way, Mima.
Somebody watches CNN.
No, I don't watch CNN.
No, she doesn't watch anything. That's the problem.
I showed her some Agenda 21 videos.
Listen, I know damn. Okay, well, good job, Blake. Thanks for ramping her up on the most extreme right thing that you can do, and then just leaving her nowhere, stuck in the fucking
Thank
mudslide.
you,
So I told
Kiki.
her we got the camper. If any shit hits the fan, we'll just roll out.
Oh, way to reassure her. Hey, give it up for fucking Mima's husband. Mima's husband.
Oh, like, are you drunk, Lord Zero?
I wish.
I just wonder, are you drunk?
No,
You're
I
so,
know he's not.
You're
this
so.
is my outlet for not being drunk.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought maybe you were like buzzing a little bit.
No, this is me all the time. Drinking actually helped.
Well, that's
That
good.
is true.
Not drinking.
I mean, it's not really good, but what can you do?
That's right.
But Blake, I think it's funny when Blake says anything. I'm pretty sure at one point he told me that he couldn't even remember who his prime minister's name was.
That's
The one
true.
before.
It was
Who came before Justin Trudeau?
um
You
Yeah,
guys
No,
are
neither of them can.
was
imagine somebody from the U.S. being like, I don't remember who the last president was.
it was a guy.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. That narrows it down. Hold
That
on.
narrows it
Nina
right
just
down.
narrowed it down. It was a male Canadian.
Right. There's, I mean,
I honestly can't remember who it is.
okay. Like, I'll say this: Canadians, I understand you guys aren't that involved in politics. That's actually a blessing.
Yeah.
But I will say this: that the only Americans that you'll see, like when people go up and interview crackheads and shit, like on the street, you go like, "Who was the last president before this?" And they go like, "Oh shit."
Don't.
It was Clinton.
If you look, then he's winning. Okay, don't.
Oh, Trump! I'm telling you, it's Trump 2020 all day. Trump's got it again. And then guess who gets it after that? His son. Guess who gets it after that? His daughter. Maybe not in that
I hope
order.
so.
Aaron
Listen,
Von Trump. What
Hopefully his kids don't get COVID-19.
do you mean? Hopefully.
I'm just saying, well, I don't wish that.
Well, listen.
I'm down.
If that ever were the case, hydroxychloroquine and Z-Pak is the cure for this shit. So they will be treated just fine. So don't worry.
Yeah, but they could
China.
do other things. They could
China.
tomorrow.
China, I
They're
love
very nice people. The best people.
China.
They're not very nice people. They're not very nice. And neither is Justin Trudeau. I love all the people of Canada, our great neighbors of the North. But I will tell you,
Trump said that he didn't want to send any N95 masks to Canada anymore.
That's a
about
good
Justin
idea.
Trudeau, I'm not sure.
Hydroxycut cuts weight fast.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Yo, Zero,
You know-
remember the Fen diet way back in the day? You might be a little too young for that too.
Oh yeah,
what?
I'm a little too young, huh?
What
Do
is
you
it?
remember it?
Yeah,
What
wait
is
till
it
you
called?
wait till you get the fucking COVID, dude, and then talk to me.
I'm asking you if you remember the Fen diet.
Yeah, Canada's not reporting their numbers responsibly either.
Oh my god.
Just like China. I'm trying to cut off their numbers. Justin Trudeau's a fucking faggot, piece of shit commie, and he's cutting off the numbers.
Man, does he speak French also?
I don't know.
I bet he does. Hey, yeah, does JT speak fucking French?
Yeah, I guess. Like
I mean, he'd have to talk to half the
Look,
country.
Blake
wouldn't
can't even hardly answer the question without speaking
last
French.
name's Trudeau.
Yeah, his father.
I'm trying
was-
not to feed this. I don't give a fuck
Uh,
about
he? Can you just say
Yeah,
we?
Blake,
we-
dude,
we.
you're fucking way older than me, and how can you be so ignorant about what's going on around you?
it. I can't change
was a
anything.
premier here in Canada.
It doesn't
it's
matter.
because
You
he
can-
spend 16 hours a day playing Minecraft. Might
You
be a
can
problem.
still be aware of what's going on.
Aware of Agenda 21.
Okay, yeah, and you keep saying that as a prerequisite to just not give a fuck about anything. Agenda 21. Agenda 21.
Everything's gonna be shit anyway. Might as well just wait for it.
No,
to
dude.
come out.
Okay, all right. Talk to me in 6 months when everything's back to normal.
Are we gonna go to the gathering of the Juggalos? Is that where I'll fucking talk?
Probably
to?
not. Probably not,
Please,
man.
God, let us go.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Am I going to
Please.
talk to you about it at
So it's not gonna go back to normal. It'll never go back to normal.
No, it will, but just not in time for that.
Can I talk to you
Can
about
they-
it at my September rescheduled Wicked Clowns from Outer
I don't know.
Space
Spooky Tuesday wants to
Can
say
they-
something, and I say we let Spooky Tuesday say whatever he's going to say
please,
before you talk.
please let them push the gathering back to October so I could go.
That
They're
sounds
not. I don't think they're going to do it, dude.
a fall
I
fest.
hope they do.
I mean, I hope.
have till like June and July.
You know what? I mean, I'm okay. If I had 50 grand in the bank, I'd be like, "Fuck yeah!" I hope they do it. I don't give a fuck. I don't have enough time, and there's not enough time, and I don't think they're gonna do it, and they know that.
Right, I agree. Well,
What's
for
the-
a sliver of hope, they did a podcast, Shaggy and Keegan, on the other day, and
Well,
somebody
to
asked
be-
about it, and Shaggy said, as far as he's concerned, at this moment, there's no official cancellation.
right
Well,
at that moment, as far as he's concerned, Joe and Joey don't talk every day. Like,
Yeah. On
you
Rob
know,
plans
he
the whole
he
thing.
doesn't know what's going on. He's just saying,
Right,
"Well,
he
sounds
didn't
good."
say that, Zero. He said that he didn't talk to Rob in a minute.
Right. Well, Rob knows way more than Joey does.
They do, yeah.
Get Rob on the
Joe
show.
or Joey.
Can't do that. There would be no reason for that.
Let's have him fucking get on the show and
I mean, yeah, that sounds great. And I mean, if that were to ever happen, I would come up with a good set of questions, but I don't see that
And
happening.
even if it just say in the next 6 months from now that like they have the gathering in August, there might be restrictions. They might not allow big groups of people. Like I just don't think it's going to be like how it was before. Now, if there are events, they're going to have rules to these events that in order to that's what
No Canadians, that's the rule.
I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like how it's going.
I just know
Oh,
that
man, damn it.
this shit,
God damn it.
this shit is nowhere near from over.
Scared to
Yeah,
get
that's
sick.
right.
People are going to be scared to get sick. So they're still going to practice social distancing at I would think it would be somewhat like that.
Everyone's going to be required to hold both arms out at their shoulders and like stay that far away from each other. No fingertips
All right,
touching.
wait.
Like,
Nemo.
yeah.
Who would you say is taking this more serious? You or Blake?
hit your toe.
I
just
would say Shanzi.
Watch out.
squish it. It's over here. It's over here.
No,
See,
there's two options. Blake, or you?
Hold on just 1 second. I got to give a shout out to my good friend Alex. I see you in the chat. What's up, sir?
Nice.
Okay, so Mimo, who's taking it more serious? You or Blake?
Either
Because it
way.
sounds like you.
both of us, I think. Like,
Blake doesn't give a fuck, dude. He thinks this shit is an American thing. Just wait until those vapors hit your lungs. Just wait. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it so much when you're laid up in bed and you can't fucking breathe or move, and you can't eat or drink even water because you throw it up right away. You're gonna
Yeah,
love
I'm
it
looking
so
forward
fucking
to it.
much.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty much on your bandwagon, man. I think we're all eventually going to get it, or we all have had it and didn't know it. I think it's inevitable.
I feel like I had that shit since October.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so hear this.
I think it's
He
inevitable.
was trying to feed
be
into
honest.
my fucking paranoia today. As she's sitting over there in the chair, she goes, "Oh, by the way, I was reading this article just now that says if you got sick
no,
and
if you were
experience
coughing
upper
in November-
respiratory infection in
From
around October or November,
November,
you could have had the coronavirus. As a matter of fact,
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Absolutely
No.
true.
I
got
agree with that, but there's a
That
dude.
is true.
When you have it, like, you know the difference, bro. Like, I've had weed cough for years. I've had cigarette cough. Like, when you are trying to fall asleep, and as soon as you start to doze off, and you see little figures in your head, and like you hear people talking,
Yeah.
you all of a sudden go, and like you
Like
you
your
fucking-
body reminding you to wake up.
Yeah,
and
you keep
you're not
waking
there.
up like every 2 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. Like, 5 minutes was like the maximum. So I went at
That's
least
why
2 weeks straight, not even getting actual sleep. Because
And it-
every time I would start to doze off and see little figures in my head, I'd be
But that's why they say too it affects smokers, like
Oops.
even us, right? Because we smoke marijuana. cigarettes. It affects.
Well, yeah, but even non-smokers, people that have never smoked in
Even,
their lives.
not even people that are healthy, young and healthy, have died from this. So, like this flu or this virus.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, like it's scary.
Well, I remember specifically like early last fall, I was laying in bed and that started to happen. Like when I was falling asleep, I knew I was drunk and I was like, this can't be a normal thing. Because I've been drinking for years. And like when I go to sleep, like all of a sudden I would want to go to sleep so bad. And as soon as I start to fall asleep, I would stop breathing properly.
Yeah.
And like because I wasn't conscious to control it, and like that shit was bugging me out. And I accepted death so many times. I was like, all right, this is it. You know, like
it sounds like you might have a little bit of sleep apnea possibly going on.
No. That's what I started to think at first, months ago.
Thank God we got Dr. Shanzi here.
Well,
No, I did.
that's
I was
I'm
thinking
never
that.
saying, I mean,
It looks like his name says Sneeze.
Yeah, it does.
Well, all I could say is I'm talking about what's up, Danny boy. I'm talking about even a year ago, I started to get that, and I was like, what the fuck is going on with me?
Yeah.
And then it finally came to fruition like a month and a half ago. And then everything started to kick in. And then once it finally passed, now I don't have that problem anymore. Like I can just fall asleep and I breathe normal.
Yeah. That's weird, actually, that would
I
happen.
I feel like this has been a long time thing.
Yeah.
Breathing normally.
So you're saying some shit could have been going
The
on.
coronavirus started in October
Rona.
of
So they
2019.
Well, that's what they say. I feel like I feel like the seeds have been planted long before that.
Yeah, it's
I'd
probably
have
been
to
here
agree.
longer
Well,
than
Hey, Zero, if you're interested, Zero, I have a playlist that I got from YouTube from the Johns Hopkins Hospital that I can show you. It was made in October of 2019. Where they literally planned out the entire pandemic.
Oh, I believe it, dude. But it may have been a little before that. But all I know is I traced
No,
this
it
back
took
to
place in October.
when I was in my lowest of lows. I thought about it. I like sat there and contemplated my whole life and where this started, and I thought about October. That was what I thought about.
The story of someone eating a bat is completely false. It was completely planned by the government.
But now the
Take over the
fucked up
world.
shit is they're saying that this virus can reinfect. So I'm now it's like, okay, I already got it. Can I really get it again? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
You know,
can't.
Yep. It's not like the chicken pox where you only get it once.
right? And that's the thing is, I'm not going nowhere,
You
bro.
can
Like,
get it again, but if you
That's
get
why
it
I'm
again,
saying,
it's
like,
not
even
going to
if
be
the gathering
nearly as
happens,
bad
do
as
you
the
think,
first
like,
time around. Your immune
this may
system
be a
is
stupid
already
question,
built
but a
up.
whole lot of
to
people
well,
are
that's the
gonna be
thing,
like,
Danny boy. We're dealing with something brand new. I mean,
let me
Danny boy
just
doesn't
get
know.
around a bunch
No,
of
but
people
you got to
that-
understand that's how your immune
That's a
system
great
works. Your
idea.
immune system will develop
well, I
antibodies.
understand that, but
for-
they're saying that
Right.
this is a man-made virus, so they can change it.
Well, technically,
yeah,
it
if it
wasn't
mutates-
man-made. It was made
If
in
it
the lab.
mutates after that, then yeah, you're right.
Well, yeah, we get a bunch of versions. You know, one it came from a meat market in Wuhan or whatever. What the
Wuhan.
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 yeah.
Wuhan.
Wuhan,
Wuhan.
tomato.
What up, Danny?
Oop.
Well, I mean, the original thesis that all the fucking wokers on Facebook or all the little Instagram chicks are saying is from bats.
I do from like dogs, like or their animals that they eat and stuff. Like, it's fucked up.
Yeah, dry
My
market.
Well,
This
hold,
is-
hold on just
we're-
a second. Hold on a second. Like, I heard that it was made from that time that Blake made soup out of plastic.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's what started the whole thing.
Those are retarded. That would never
Oh my
happen.
god.
Well, on a real note, I'm trying to be the fucking naysayer or whatever. The Black Shadow.
Has
But,
anybody ever, before all of this coronavirus, ever gotten the flu shot before?
Well, the term coronavirus is
No, I've never gotten one.
Either. I've never had the
I've gotten one,
Except for
but it
one
was a
time.
long
Yeah.
time ago.
Well, I didn't mean it that way, but like I had it once because I worked in the hospital.
All I know is I'm ready for COVID 20, dude. I already survived the first one. I'm fucking here. I'm screaming again, and I'm ready to fucking die.
COVID.
Well,
I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah.
I thought, man, I know it probably sounds like to everybody. I was just like selling it or whatever. I was
No, I
fucking
believe you.
dying, dude. Like
I believe you.
You
I
have
thought that was it.
I
fever?
believe it because those are the symptoms they're talking about. Is like losing your breath.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fucking sleep, and that was the worst part.
Right?
Because then I couldn't take down any food or liquid either.
Yeah.
Really. So I had nothing in me ever. So I'm already weak as fuck, and then I'm trying to sleep, and my breath is like.
Hey, Blake.
And then all
don't
you guys
pick me
kept
up.
telling me to go to the hospital too, and that was like stressing me out.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, dude, I don't want to go there, man. Like, if I can't survive it right here, then
I remember that night that you called the hospital and they said don't come.
yeah, right.
Yep.
I mean, they're telling you shit
Hey,
like,
Blake.
you know, I mean, do you feel like you're gonna die? I mean, really? It's like, I think so. I don't know.
Yes.
It feels pretty bad.
Hey, Blake. Blake, I gotta step away for a minute. Don't kick me off.
Okay.
Kick spooky.
Who's Bump Tucker?
The fucking picture is that zero.
it's Danny Boy circa 2002.
What up, Shanzi? Your name looks like Sneeze.
Yeah.
Sneeze.
Just kind of bummed that I wasted my time going back to wrestling, watching that bullshit. But it is what it is.
You watched both days?
Huh?
You watched both days?
Nah, I just watched today.
It was garbage, eh?
Yeah, I just got fuck all else to do, so I figured why not.
I'm the hoodie hobo.
What you talking about?
Again?
It does look
Can
like
you
Bam with
breathe
a
again?
fucking stupid.
I'm the hoodie hobo.
Hobo hoodie.
Welcome back.
You need
One
like
by
6 huge rings on each finger.
He needs like 6 huge rings, 3 on his lower lip, 1 on his forehead, and 2 in his nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That style does look good on you there, Lord Zero.
I like to steal OC, especially Destroyers. He's so fucking talented and creative, and I'm just so jealous of the content that he just originally fucking thinks. It's crazy. Shut up, Destroyer.
Villa Vala.
What's up, Vallo?
Oh, is that what's his face? Fucking
Mustard.
Poseidon.
It's a reverse microwave. It makes like you put pizza in it so you don't burn like the
It makes like things real hot, real fast, real quick.
Yeah,
It
so I
makes
was
them like
watching
real
that
cold
movie
so you
the other
don't burn the roof of your mouth.
Yeah. He goes, he's showing like the fucking mud maker on it, and he's like, come on in. You don't even have to knock. He said,
You don't even have to knock. Well, come on in.
yeah, it's like a bike made of diamonds.
day.
A mountain bike made of diamond.
Okay.
We're not fucking 11-year-olds. Let's go.
Remember at the beginning when they were duct taping shit to the door?
You take a little piece of shit like this, you duct tape it.
Oh man, I love that shit. We should watch Haggard.
I don't think I've seen it.
I know you haven't. We might
Yeah,
cheat.
It's literally a copyright-free film. Might as well be. Damn straight, no 11. No 11-year-olds. It's not like she's getting banged out, finger banged on stage for 311 tickets. Dude, I look like him right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, with the scarf,
Yeah.
scarves and shit.
Oh,
Villa Vallo.
Guys are a bunch of homos. Want to go home?
I want to go home. I want to go home.
sit on your ass.
Problem with Nikki is she doesn't know how to listen. He's
She's a trash bag whore.
put on a different dress and come to the party.
Yeah, put on a different dress, different set of boots, and come to the fucking go-go bar.
I could listen.
I'm tired
You
of
said
seeing you
you
wearing the same
enjoyed the
shit
go-go
every
bar?
other day. Besides the days that
Oh,
you don't
man,
get
what
out
is
of
that?
bed and mess with Phoenix.
What up, Spooky
I
Tuesday?
just realized you turned on your fucking color again. You look like JP's costume that he wears now.
Oh, bro. Oh, I'm
I
turning
wouldn't
this
even
off.
know. So
Yeah, it's ruining the mystique.
Yeah, it looked better when it was gray. There you go. Yeah, you look like a true Arab.
Hey, Mimo, you trying to fuck?
Am I trying to what?
Trying to fuck?
Zero. He wants to know if you wanted to fuck him.
No.
So how you?
Oh,
We can't even cross anyway, dude.
I mean,
That's non-essential.
you trying
Hey,
to
Zero.
fuck?
I'll have you know. I'll have you know that. I'll have you guys know that Mima referred to herself as Mrs. Spooky Tuesday earlier tonight.
Oh, damn. Well, it looks like I'm the masked figure tonight.
Backstage.
That was just before like everybody came on.
Mimo, looks
Yeah.
like I'm the masculine masked figure tonight.
Morning, Mila. It's like that, huh?
Danny Boy looks like he's wearing a bag over his head that used to have potpourri in it.
He's not wearing a
Any
bag
bag?
over his head.
Danny Boy looks like he's wearing a fucking an empty beer case.
Can you breathe okay?
No.
Yeah, but not after I heard that what you just said about Spooky Tuesday. That kind of hurts.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I just dominated all of you.
Oh,
Diva.
I don't mean to cheat on you, Danny boy.
Oh, it's okay, Mila.
But just Blake, just cheating on Blake. That's what we're concerned about.
I love you all the same.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you
Oh
let
man,
me know.
why you gotta insult us like
I
that?
love you all except Lord Zero.
Fuck
Except for
you.
the young boy
True.
boy.
But Lord Zero's the only one that you've kissed.
Oh,
Look, you made wow. You made,
Yeah, she did kiss me on the lips. She kissed me
Feelings
on the
were
lips
oh,
2 different nights.
fuck, just let
two
them talk.
completely different
Oh,
events.
Yeah, but what about when you let her sleep with the Replicon guys?
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, that was a little too.
That's pretty fucked up.
Oh
Like,
shit.
I asked
I
her if she
agree,
felt
Danny
safe.
boy.
She felt safe.
All right, she felt really safe.
you let Freaky P rape.
I'll let you on Spooky Tuesday.
Yeah, just leave her to the wolves. She's safe. It's fine.
He'll be fine.
I was in the room.
It's fine.
So yeah, just leave her to the wolves.
I was right in the room.
Good question, Destroyer. I'm not sure.
What was this question? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll play it again.
Thanks, Zero.
Oh man.
How can it be cheating if she's just his caretaker, Spooky Tuesday?
Oh man, that is true.
That's
That
a
is
pretty
true.
good question, if you ask me.
Why are you covering your mouth again, Lord Zero? You trying to
Corona.
whatever's gonna come out?
Rona. Rona.
Sidebar: can everybody else hear Danny Boy but me?
Oh,
Is it just
I
I
can
can
hear
hear-
Danny Boy just fine.
well, then I'm fucked. Okay, I'll be
So I kind of wish that it couldn't. But
Sandy.
I can
You can't hear Danny Boy?
I can.
Let's make Danny Boy do drugs.
I'll be right back.
If you're
Sandy
leaving,
Day.
you have to sneeze when you come back.
Oh,
Can we kick
Oh.
permanently?
let's make Danny Boy do drugs.
I don't do drugs.
It's an experience.
Hold on, dude.
All right, so here's something to think about. I just want you to roll this in the back of your mind there, Blake.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're the only one named Blake on the panel, so I was talking to you.
Go ahead,
But,
bud.
At the top of the hour on the BBDS, I apologize, BBDS station, we do breaks at the top of the hour and we play one song. So I want you to mull around in your mind what song that's going to be. But I also need you to keep in mind that you do have to play the psychopathic ICP song. It's only a few seconds long where they say, "Fago break," before you play the song.
It was a lot to take in.
That was a lot of speaking.
Looking back the panel.
Danny's like, that
Can
was like
can we,
perfect.
Chauncey?
What?
So you want me to pick a song?
Yes.
Are you
Don't
doing?
make me explain it again. It'll be longer.
You should play Stormtroopers of Death, Speak English or Die.
Yeah, I vote for that. Yeah, that's a great idea there, Joe.
Oh, Danny boy, we can see your face.
Speak English or die.
He looks like an
I
uncircumcised.
like you said English.
I'm
Speak
basically
English.
like Nick's penis right now.
How come
I
Danny
ain't
Boy isn't
understand
wearing?
you.
How come Danny Boy isn't wearing his blue ICP jersey? That's what I don't know.
My Jewish ICP jersey?
No, the blue one.
I don't have a Jewish ICP jersey.
I don't know anything about why you're bringing Jews into it. I assume it's because you're
so why you gotta bring
anti-Semitic.
Jews into it, bro?
Yeah,
That-
dude, why are you talking
If-
about
if
Jews?
we could just take a break from the anti-Semitism from coming from Danny Boy and explore why
Why
you
you gotta be
got
racist?
That color looks good on you, Danny boy.
Oh, why thanks,
Yeah,
Sheila.
puke.
He's cripping right now.
All my friends here tonight. This song
Speak
is called
English or die.
English. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
All right, hold on. I think we missed the entire point here. We do the breaks at the top of the hour, and you're clearly 13 minutes away.
I didn't.
Yeah, kick Blake.
I didn't do this. I would never play this.
That
You
lead
didn't-
singer looks like.
Also, look at Zero right now.
Is that
That lead
Blake?
singer looks exactly like.
Oh my god.
Why are we watching a video when we're 13 minutes away?
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, Zero, you're really fucking things up, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck, Zero?
Fuck, man. I'm sorry.
And you put Fago's song first, so it's disqualified.
All right.
Yeah.
How dare you?
All right, let me try to figure some dumb shit.
Mima, put on a ninja mask.
We don't have one.
Yeah,
here.
we do.
No,
that.
you use a t-shirt.
Make one.
Oh.
Shaggy Tudo taught you how to do it.
Yeah, he taught me how to do it in 2001.
A bunch of goddamn.
We'd also accept the idea of you just like putting like panties on your face.
Oh yeah, that too. As
Song
long as you're
might be
clean,
easier.
I'm
don't
not
have
into
to
that
feel-
whole dirty panty shit.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, I don't understand. That either.
Well, I don't know. My dad was. I caught him digging through my mom's hamper one day.
Well, I mean, like, that's
I was like,
can we hear-
"Ew,
my dad.
Can we
what the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, nothing."
Zero. How do you know if maybe that hamper had clean clothes in it?
Because I lived in the house with my mom my entire life, and I knew where a dirty hamper was.
Okay.
And I went to the bathroom to take a shit, and I came out too early. I saw him fucking sniffing
But
them.
hey,
I was like, "Ew,
dad.
what the
And
fuck?
that's what he liked to do.
That's gross, dude. Why?
It's probably
Oh.
better, honestly.
I have an aversion to dirty panties. I don't want that shit. I want them pristine. Pristine.
In
the
pantaloons.
That's a testament to your character.
Where-
You know how
You
you keep
don't
your
know
panties.
this issue.
Pretty pristine pantaloonies.
I want them
There
to
you
smell.
go.
I like a pussy to smell like nothing. Nothing. Like, that's
I'm not sure I
ideal.
wanted to talk nothing.
I mean, what do you want to smell? Some fucking.
Why have you had stinky pussy, Zero?
Everybody has.
I have.
Yeah.
Everybody has, but I think if you're lucky, you've had some clean shit
like
too.
bad, stinky, like
Baloney.
smells
Well,
nasty.
Well, that's the thing is being a dude.
Even
It's either
it has a natural smell down there.
well, yeah, I know, but some girls take such good care of themselves that there's no scent at all.
Yeah, I understand.
I think that's just because you smoke a lot, you couldn't smell
But
it.
it's also
No, because then the next girl, I'll be like, oh fuck.
Natural smells dominate.
It's also too what you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but so
I'm not
you got to admit that some girls take immaculate care of themselves.
Well,
Yes.
I would hope
Yeah, that is true.
And praise be to those girls.
And I don't hate on the ones that smell normal, but like the ones that smell like nothing, I'm like, wow, that is fucking great. Holy shit.
Now you're wondering what you're doing to get it to not smell.
Well, like how I look at it is anytime I feel like I even have a chance of getting laid,
Yeah.
I'm washing I'm taking I'm cleaning up, like there ain't gonna be shit on me. You know,
Right.
like if I just go out, then I don't even try to get laid because I'm not ready.
Yeah.
My dick
I
bag.
appreciate the fact that you do it anti-big wheel style and make sure that there isn't shit on you.
Right, yeah.
Opposite.
That literally is the opposite. That's the opposite of how I
It
go
is
out.
the anti-whip.
I definitely
You will.
I might have some fucking sweat on my nutsack, but I'm definitely not gonna be having any shit on my asshole.
Especially don't have poop on your bum.
I don't even care if I gotta go to the venue bathroom and like get the toilet paper wet and clean my asshole, dude. Like that shit is gonna be
A little dunk in the quick rinse.
right. Just stick your asshole in the sink in the bathroom, like at an ICP show. You know, it usually turns out.
Yeah.
I've seen worse happen.
Fago works pretty well too.
Are
It
you
does.
are you a fan of the song Splish Splash?
Splish splash.
Actually, yeah.
I don't know why that just made me think of that crisscross song. Crisscross and make you jump.
Oh my god, that's major old.
Yeah, you would know, Mima.
Of course, I would know. I remember
Ooh,
that.
Oh,
I
crisscross
was
and
like
make
in
you.
grade 8 when they came out. I was in grade 8.
Well, I grew up on VH1 at 3 years old. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So
Damn right.
It's pronounced 8th grade actually.
well, for you,
Yeah, 8th grade.
Just fucking with you.
more like 94 for me. Just a wee lad.
Yeah, I was just a wee teenager in 94.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. Never mind.
Shut
up. I was still shitting my pants in kindergarten in '94.
Yeah.
Babies.
Like,
Yep.
You're
Actual babies.
all right, Blake. Talk.
actually,
All right. Wait, Blake. How old are you again? Like 41?
Turned 38.
41.
It's 54.
Okay, 38. So if I'm 38 and I look like that, then you can talk to me.
What does that even mean?
You know what it means.
Okay, I get. You got me.
You know what the fuck it means.
Don't play dumb.
I've seen you before, dude. We used to look up to you.
Don't say
you're a
that.
role model.
Hurts the
Is
most.
that because you were shorter?
How old are you again?
No, I think me and Blake have been the same height for like 10 years now.
You don't get taller.
Like since
think,
you're
dude,
in
I'm-
7th
I'm-
grade?
I'm taller than you, I think.
Maybe it's because you wear those nice boots.
How tall are you, Blake?
I don't know, maybe like 5'6", average height.
He's tall.
5'6". Oh my god.
I'm almost 5'8".
I had no idea how many friends I had that were midgets.
I'm
Yeah,
short.
no. I'm a midget. I'm a midget height wise.
Average
But-
height.
I think I'm like right
I'm
under.
average
6'2".
height.
Come see me at the back door. You see
You don't. Nah.
what, Blake? I hear a little
Being
birdie on
over
the wall.
6 foot is cool.
Yeah, no, I wish I was 6 foot.
I
People
think I'm
take-
like.
I wish I was tall enough to see over everybody's head at the concert.
People will take me a lot more serious.
How tall are you? Word 0.
Almost 5'8".
Okay.
He's 5'7" and 3/4.
Blake's a little taller than I am.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know I'm taller than you for sure.
Cool.
I
I'm
definitely
pretty
have
sure I'm
taken
taller
my
than Blake.
measurements on a live stream. in
Yeah,
the
we
last 6
have.
months.
We did. We
That
did
was
it
the
over
gut
here.
measurement.
See,
That
if we were
wasn't
on
the height
Bitwave, we could
measurement.
all measure our dicks.
That was the same day I did the 2-liter in my butt.
Is it?
I
Nice.
wouldn't be able to do that anyway, so I would still have to walk out of the room and like chub up just to even measure it.
No
I couldn't-
chubs allowed.
I could not do that publicly. I'm
Do you
sorry.
guys think it's been past 13 minutes?
Maybe in 6 minutes.
Oh, what? Are you getting yelled at?
No, I'm reading it from the
No,
chat.
no.
We still got 5 minutes left.
Oh.
So what? You want me to play a 20-second intro and then a song?
Oh
Mhm.
my god, dude! Please don't play a fucking song of yours.
Not one of Blake's songs. So we want to hear "Speak English or Die" by SOD.
Blake does not listen to hard music.
Or you want me to
I don't
open with the
even know who
Fago
that is.
Break song?
Oh, bro.
Yeah, so we want you to open with the Fago Break song every
All right,
hour
fine.
at the top of the hour.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, listen to your master's orders from America.
Spooky Tuesday's
Yeah.
not my master. He's a good friend. Show him good respect
Yep.
and execute the request that he has.
How long did we talk offline last night?
Full respect. At least 2 hours. More than
At least 2 hours. Yeah.
Play crisscross on the Fago break.
that. Okay. Well, which one now?
Jump.
I mean, if we only want to make this last an hour, go for it. I mean, it's going to get pulled regardless, but let's go.
Man,
on
it doesn't matter. We did this last stream on the Big Will Appreciation Day every hour at the top of the hour, and it didn't get pulled.
I mean, I know. But
Anything that gets
crisscross,
pulled pretty much is actually it being deleted.
That's so deaf.
Yeah,
It's going to get pulled.
and we
I just
delete it
want-
out of fear. That's it's important that everyone in the audience knows we delete it out of fear.
I don't
Oh,
delete
yeah.
shit. I just want that to be known that it's being deleted.
I'm just here
um,
and then I wake up.
I just want everybody to know that me, as somebody who has no access to the hosting capabilities, deletes all the streams myself.
I just want everything to stay up, to be
I
honest.
say I delete my streams, but I actually don't.
Like, even our Satan's Toe challenge got deleted.
That's because it
Yeah.
sucks.
I don't think so.
It
How did it suck?
was actually on. It didn't get deleted. It was on Brooklyn Menace's channel 0.
Oh, okay. I can't. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, it is.
Crisscross, I'll make you.
Jump.
0, you might remember waiting backstage for an excessively long amount of time.
I kind of do a little
Sidebar.
bit.
Sidebar. Didn't one of those dudes just recently
see.
die from crisscross?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think so.
I never knew. Who
I
was
think
in it.
Danny Boy killed him.
Probably.
Who?
Well, you're horrible.
Who did I kill?
Danny
this
Boy,
time?
actual crisscross murderer.
Yeah, he killed Chris, not Cross.
And Cross.
Killed them both.
What about Daddy
The
Mac?
other one hasn't been reported yet, but
Wasn't Crisscross just the name of the band?
Yes.
It was Mac
Crisscross.
Daddy and
Yeah.
Daddy Mac.
I don't know who that fuck that is.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's so awesome that you know their names.
Black Daddy will make you, or something like that.
just
Yeah.
in case
Right,
anybody
Daddy
needed
Boy.
confirmation, Blake
Crisscross
listens
make
to
you
bad
jump,
music.
jump. Mac Daddy will make you jump, jump. Daddy Mac will make you
Crisscross, I'll make you.
Jump.
I'm not taking my musical cues from a Mickey
jump.
Avalon.
Zero will make you
Hey, calm
jump,
down.
jump. I'm saying, man.
Mickey
What the
Avalon.
fuck?
Just
So, Daddy Boy, how is Twizzler Todd holding up?
I mean, he committed suicide a while ago, bro, because of you, actually.
Well, I've seen him on the live streams, to be honest.
Yeah, well, don't always trust Twizzler Todd. It could be me, bro. People they be fucking, they be fronting. Twizzler Todd's dead.
Was he the one that took a blowtorch to your Mexican food takeout that one night?
Oh yeah,
I thought it was a
that
computer.
was just me having a bad dream, bro. I wasn't, that wasn't even Twizzler Todd. I was just me, my bad dream projected into reality, and somehow you guys saw it.
Lucid acid trips dominate. I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, it's something like that, I mean, all I know is those were really good tacos for sure.
Extra crisp.
That's fair.
They had a lot of cologne on them and deodorant.
He had a lot of cologne.
Deodorant's good for more than just one thing.
Deodorant has lots of
That is
aluminum
true.
in it.
Yeah,
I personally buy the deodorant without aluminum in it.
Yeah, me too.
I by choice buy it with aluminum in it because it works better.
I mean, look at this. This says free of aluminum, and
I'm just a
all
right
kinds of other stuff.
guard kind of guy.
Right Guard has aluminum in it.
Well, fuck it, dude. I smoke cigarettes. What is it gonna kill me?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what you could try doing is just
Yo,
rubbing.
I just survived Corona 2020. I'm fucking great.
Just rub
somebody's
cigarettes
gonna
on
be
your
like,
armpit.
the water's got fluoride in it. It's like, I survived Corona. But,
Goes out to all my friends here tonight. This song is called Speak English. Yeah. Come on up. You don't know what I want. You don't know what I need. Why am I gonna be myself? Please, what I drink. Not for the next. But they just feel like me. What they're not on your head against the die. You always the other way. You are the one behind.
No, Evil wants the link.
We're in a time. Speak English, yeah.
Die. Everyone punch the wall right next to you.
Oh! That actually hurt my hand. Come here, boo boo boo. Come here, you big old boo.
Who can make their knuckles bleed the first?
Me.
I think I actually just won.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
I think Downsy make his knuckles bleed.
oh.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm done.
Oh shit. Actual.
Oh,
That fucking hurt. Yeah, right.
oh boy.
That looks like ketchup.
oh, oh.
Show your
I
knuckles.
was trying to
left
do
and
it
right.
for real. You're making a mockery of my efforts. Now my knuckles are all bruised.
You should wipe that dirt. You should wipe that up. If you think that Danny Boy should wipe knuckles on his shirt, give me a 1 in the 10.
Danny boy, you're gonna get COVID-19 from yourself.
Is that
He's gonna-
real?
That is true.
No, he's gonna get it from me.
Is that real blood?
Yeah, Mima,
No,
it's
it's
real
ketchup.
blood.
I tried to make myself bleed so hard, my
Actual
knuckles are just bruised now.
I hope you're okay.
Get well soon, Danny boy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mima.
You're welcome.
Zero. I think next time you should punch concrete. It'll cause the blood fester.
No, I'll just break my knuckles. My knuckles are already
How about you
swollen.
drag them on the concrete instead of punching?
Drag my
Well, that's not the same.
Habit of time.
It's just not the same.
Well, what if you
I was-
made like a replica of? What if you printed out a picture of Blake's face and then put it on the wall and punched it?
It probably still wouldn't work. I don't know. The only way that I know to bust somebody open the hard way is the grazing elbow. Whoosh. The
Yeah.
fist doesn't really work.
That is true.
Got to dig in that femur
Dig into the
or the humerus.
Can we kick the sneeze, or is he still here?
Yeah, kick sneeze.
Oh, he's
Danny
gone.
boy, what kind of drugs do you have in your house right
Oh,
now?
here, what the fuck you
Uh,
keep
I have
I want to know.
I have all of them.
All of them. You got hair on?
Yes.
Yes. Big Blake actually does hair on his nutsack and ass.
My knuckles hurt.
He's frozen though.
Yeah, you just punched it against the table.
Why are you punching shit?
I don't know. They're all swollen though. I was trying to make them bleed, but it didn't happen. If they would have started bleeding, I would have turned my color on.
Well, thank you, Blake, for holding up the BBDS standard and playing the music though.
Hey man, I got you, baby.
If Mima got with Danny Boy, would it be Mima Boy or Mrs. Danny Boy?
Mrs. Boy.
I think it would be Mr. Danny.
Yeah.
It could just be Mr. and Mrs. Beebs.
If Mima
Mr. Beebs.
if Mima got with Matt Inman, would her name be Mima Zero or
Mima
Mira-
Be
Mrs. Mima
Yeah,
and
say it.
Did she say Mrs.?
Wait, hold on. What's that, Mima?
She said
She
Mrs.
said
Tuesday.
Mrs. Inman.
tongue twister. Mrs. Nima Iman Lord Zero.
Imin.
Inman.
I'm
Imin.
Iman.
It's Inman, god damn it.
No.
Tuesday.
Tired of this
So
shit.
it's Nima Danny Boy, Mrs. Nima Danny Boy, Mrs. Nima Spooky Tuesday.
Wow, I get last place now.
What the
I
hell?
didn't even get my name said.
I
What are you
know.
talking about?
You don't count, Blake.
Well, yeah, you don't count, dude.
Mrs. Nima Big Sneeze.
Well, whatever, dude. I'm the only one you kissed on the lips.
Damn, everybody's getting roped in tonight, cuz. Eat this trail mix bar and try
I'm
not
the
to
only one who gets the
Mima
personal.
Marchand.
I'm the only one who gets the
Mima Marchand.
I get the real kisses, dude, in the car.
That's not true.
You get the big
It is
laughs,
true, dude.
too.
I'm telling
bro.
you, it's true.
Man, I think I need to go to hell.
Hold on. I just thought of something. Which set of lips was it?
It was the back ones.
The ones.
Oh man,
No, it was the back ones. It was
It was the top lips.
the ones all the way in the back. The nether regions.
top-
They're weird.
shelf lips.
The place that you don't want to go unless you want to go.
The place where the wind does not blow.
Oh,
Look at Danny Boy's face. I feel like he's constantly high, dude.
Well, you're not wrong.
Really not. I'm sober as a
He's
fucking
just smiling
man.
like,
Like you guys
See,
have been
Danny, you
drinking.
say that,
I haven't
but
even
I
had
don't
anything to
believe
drink.
I do not believe you.
no.
I'm serious. I'm stone sober right now.
Come on.
You're stone
Come on.
something.
Come on.
He's stoned sober.
I want this, to be honest. Come
Fucking stoned, bro.
on, drink, come on, drink.
That's what we do.
So high on pot.
Weed's tight. Weed is tight.
It does make me feel a little tight sometimes. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with weed these days. Blake, say something funny.
I don't know.
That's what
Yo.
I thought. Hey, Mima, you trying to
Yeah.
fuck soon?
What's that?
You trying to fuck soon?
No,
No?
no.
Now, while the country's banned from each other,
That's a big no?
That's a big no.
No,
Damn, Zero.
that's a big no.
The big no.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Listen, she
What
can't
do you
even say it like an American. She tried. That's a big no.
And Danny Boy,
That's a big no.
Big Martian.
is that what you want? You
I've
want
got
her to
3 of
fucking eat
3.
your ass while she's married to Spooky Tuesday?
I want her to become assimilated with
Danny Boy.
with life.
Don't forget.
Yeah, with Danny Boy.
I got you, Danny Boy.
With
Don't worry.
Banny Doy.
Thanks, Mina.
Mountain Town fucking.
Wait, you want something to drink?
Yeah, Mountain Town. What of it?
I bet
Oh
Mima
my
would
God,
love the
Blake.
scenery there.
It's goddamn beautiful.
In Colorado? I believe it.
Goddamn breathtakingly
I
beautiful.
believe it. I would love to one day to go there.
Mima, who shows you the kind of love I do when I see you?
It's me.
Yeah, see? Yeah, the laugh says it all.
Who would you rather hang out with at a pizza parlor, Matt Inman or Big Will?
I'd rather hang
Oh
out
man.
with both.
Well, it depends on if you want to have pizza or not.
Yeah.
See, that's where the drugs come in handy, Danny. But he's always quick on his feet. It brings his brain to a sharper level that we can only imagine.
Well, I mean, drugs do make you smarter.
In a way, yes.
I must be a fucking genius.
Blake, you're not even a drug addict.
Come on,
Yeah.
dude.
You're a fake drug
Where
taker.
do you even bend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't even touch your toes.
Do you even bend, bro?
falling down on the parking lot, ass motherfucker, while we're doing whippets.
I never fell. Did I fall?
No.
That didn't fall.
Okay, well,
Oh yeah, you do do things.
I guess I'll have
Tell you
to.
this, I've come close, but I don't think I fell down.
When
No.
was the last time you did a name?
A while, dude. I've been so broke.
It seems like you haven't done one in a long time.
He hasn't, Danny Boy.
That's because he's
Says
done asking
baller.
for money because
Nangs was at Balla's in New York in the parking lot after the
Yeah.
show.
money's getting tight.
I remember when you were addicted to Nangs for the first 6 months after the Super
It
Gathering.
was the
Yeah,
best.
yeah, when you couldn't stop
Actual
talking about
5
doing
months.
whippets.
It was the best. Don't worry, boys. I'll get back there.
Okay, Tony.
What if there's not a gathering this year?
Doing Nangs in my backyard without you.
All right, ask Mima if she's cool with coming to pick me up if the gathering doesn't happen.
What?
Okay, one, you can't even cross the border.
It's like, dude, you always mix us up, bro. I don't have a felony. I
Get
can
your
literally get my
fucking
enhanced
passport.
license any day.
I think zero felony.
When you can cross over, then we'll come pick you up.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds great.
Get a passport, idiot.
I don't need a passport. I can literally get an enhanced license. It takes no time at all. I can do it
Enhanced
online.
licenses are over.
Yep.
Look
Since
into the
when?
new updated shit about it. Enhanced license.
Since
I've
when?
do it.
Since when?
That is true.
Just a couple months, bro. Maybe a year. They'll let the new one. They'll let the
A
ones.
couple
that,
months, maybe a year. It's all the same.
They'll let the ones that currently exist expire, and then new applications are not
So
being.
I officially need a passport now to go to the place that I
think
used
yes.
to cross the river and see.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Okay.
Anytime you're ready, bro. Here's the thing about festivals. I got the camper. I got the tent. I got everything I need to set up the baller lot.
The gathering's
And my
not happening this
backyard.
year, boy. The
Blake
gathering
stock.
is not happening.
Blake stock is happening, bro. This year.
Well, I'm saying the gathering.
Yep.
What is
Shouldn't
it?
happen.
The second annual Blake stock.
And then what it
Gonna be-
then, okay, Blake stock. Okay, great. So what
We're all
why are
gonna
you talking
show
about your
up at
RV?
Blake's house.
Why it's such a different situation than like the gathering. It's like, okay, so you have an RV, great. It's all in tip top shape. Awesome. Are you gonna let us sleep in it? No. Why would you?
What do you
We're all
mean?
gonna sleep in it.
Blake stock?
Yeah.
Will there be an old
Bro,
man
come to Blake
fashioning a
stock. You sleep
kayak?
in the
there?
camper.
Of course.
Right. Will you be fashioning a kayak on the
Will there be yellow?
If somebody rolls up in one, yeah.
I'm gonna rent one.
Man, Blake stock sounds lit.
Yo, Blake stock's gonna be the shit. We're gonna have a Jeep showcase.
Okay.
Yep, it's gonna be Tony, the Black Dragon Lord, Danny Boy, Sean Z, all sleeping in a yellow Jeep.
Then we're gonna have the tent set up and the camper there, and I got my party speaker, bro.
I'm gonna spray paint your fucking truck myself.
What are you gonna spray on it?
The same
Oops.
shit. I'm gonna look back at the videos and see exactly what that guy did.
A vagina.
Copycat killer.
I'm gonna spray paint the front grill just for the fuck of it.
And ball.
Black out the headlights.
Yep. Yep. You're gonna hit one of your back Canadian trails, and the second you do it, you're gonna be dead.
I can't wait. When are you thinking you want to do it? I'll plan Blake stock around your ability to arrive.
I don't know, man. I'll go get my passport anytime.
Get it now.
October.
It's time. You can just come.
Yeah.
No, I can't though.
Why?
You want to come?
I don't have
We'll
any
make it
money.
What's okay? When you get money,
Right.
I
To get
think,
in.
Well, hey, I'll let you know.
all
Why don't you
right.
sell that fucking microphone and get a
Yeah, that's-
fucking
Dude,
passport?
this shit is not expensive at all.
That was
But I mean, when will everybody be able to travel and do whatever they want? It's probably gonna be a long time.
Yo, Blake
why
stock.
you gotta be a negative Nancy?
I don't
He's
know.
just a realist.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Man, Sean Z and Zero being negative Nancy here.
Well, I'm just saying, you guys haven't got it yet, dude. You guys don't know how it feels.
Well, I'm not gonna get it because I live away from people.
That
I wouldn't be too careful. It's pretty.
You
bad,
wouldn't be
dude.
careful, is that what you said?
No, I'm saying I wouldn't be too careful.
I'm not too careful, honestly.
I would say there's not careful enough right now. But
Well,
that's
I'll
okay, 'cause
still be here, breathing right, and living my life.
Blake and Nima are still over there, kind of in their own world of like, well, this isn't really gonna. It's not really gonna fuck with us.
Oh yeah. Okay, Matt.
Yeah, okay, Matt.
Well, I know Blake feels like that. That's how you've been acting.
Blake feels.
well,
I feel like that.
Blake doesn't go anywhere.
I
anyways.
don't, man, because I already got. Well, I mean, it turns out that I'm in one of the biggest hot spots in the country of it.
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
don't know how that happened.
That is
but-
true.
And I found out that besides Detroit itself, my city is the highest in Michigan besides Detroit for confirmed cases.
Sounds
So,
great. Do
Makes
you
sense.
stay inside?
I've been inside for literally over a month.
Yeah, I haven't been going out. Like, I'll go outside of my yard a little bit, but I'm not leaving the house, man.
I'm pretty much losing my shit at this
Man,
point. I'm so tired of seeing like all my favorite shows be conducted from this exact layout. It's like, man, we really beat the curve on this, huh?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Fucking.
All right, so
Tom
serious
Celeb.
question here.
Sorry,
Serious
it's
question.
not a serious
How do you
question.
guys feel about all the actual quote unquote celebrities copying what we've been doing for like 2 years?
I think it's just natural. I mean, it was bound to happen. I think we just happened to get on the wave a little bit before that.
Keep
Oh,
that.
you need more
What
proof that we're
celebrities you're
dominating
talking
Like-
about?
this shit for years.
I mean,
Even
we
the
had-
fucking celebrities, what we do.
We had
I
our
think
own
it depends on what
inspiration.
celebrities are talking about. Like, who are you talking about?
I mean, everybody's inside right now.
I don't know if you pay
Especially,
attention
especially
to
the
the world.
celebrities. Everybody.
People are required to stay at home now. So, like, celebrities trying to maintain their status are doing shit like we're doing right now.
Yeah, everybody's doing it. It's all
Yeah,
across the board. I mean, nobody's. I mean, everybody's inside. This
My
exact-
feelings are actually hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, they should be.
They're
this
not.
exact situation, what we're seeing right now. This is how all the celebrities are talking to each other right now. They're like, "Oh my god, what do we do without each other? We don't have any
Oh my God.
champagne."
Hold on a second. JR Filthy, there's an open spot on the panel.
Cheers.
I swear to
boys.
God, if you don't
Cheers.
fucking come on the panel, we're gonna ban you.
Uh-oh.
That's not true. That's not true.
Let me get the
We'll
link
let
in
you
the
hang
chat
out with us.
before We
man.
have to fucking ban
I'm
JR.
gonna go take a
Filthy.
shot in the kitchen because my shit's in the freezer like a civilized.
That's not true, JR Filthy. We'll still let you hang out, but
We're gonna
you should
ban
come on the
you.
panel, you fucking rat bastard.
New rules. It's a new rule order. Okay, you get on the fucking show and you talk
That's
about
right.
whatever. Open forum, but if you don't get on the show, you're banned. Right?
Or if you don't get
Spooky?
on the forum, we'll let you hang out anyways. But you should get on the
Nope.
panel.
Irreversible. We're talking about it now. It's already in motion.
That's true. Can we ban Shanzi also?
100%.
Oh man. Oh shit.
What up, though?
Fuck you,
Blake.
dickhead.
Yo, what up?
Literally
Lord?
did nothing to you.
Ask Mima if she'll cash at me $2.11 USD.
Doesn't have Cash App. No.
I don't.
Fuck. Well,
Cash
what the
App
fuck?
is gay. Give me your 0.
I don't. Mine are all defunct right now.
Well, that's fucking extra gay.
Yeah, I know. I believe me. I know because I would be drop shipping right now. My PayPal's were fine.
But if you had a real PayPal and you send it to me, I could do something about that.
Oh, that'd be awesome, dude. I could send you Lexi shit, even though she's not here. She hasn't been here in like 4 days.
Yeah, I'm afraid to expose my real name to Lexi.
Well, I don't. Why?
Because I don't trust whoever that is.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. She's my roommate.
Oh, is that the one you keep in the basement?
Yeah.
You know, I watched her actually do a live stream where she says she's not trapped in the basement.
Right. Well,
That's
I
not
mean-
true.
Stockholm syndrome.
Wait, hold on. She's exposing.
Are we
secrets?
confirming that Lexi has Stockholm syndrome?
Exposing the secrets? She's not really stuck. What?
Stalker.
Go stalker. No,
I,
she's been gone for days, bro. I don't even know where she's at.
you ever want something so bad? You
Yeah.
can taste it?
I can teach you, Lori.
Not to
Lori,
send your
I can
money.
teach you.
I can hear the song in the background.
But that's very cool. Do you Spooky Tuesday? Maybe I'll ask you about it later or something.
Like I said, like if you had a real PayPal, I could help you out with that.
I do. It's just that they got me suspended. It still goes back to the Carnival of Carnage show.
Damn.
Yeah, they finally caught up with all my accounts. Because
Oh shit.
I tried to check out with PayPal, thought I wasn't going to go to the COC show, and it just worked. So I was negative 250.
I honestly thought you were trolling.
No. And then I made another account, and then finally months later they linked them. So they go, you got to pay back the 250.
Danny Boy's crying blood for your situation.
Oh man. Yeah, and oh man,
Oh man. Hey,
he looks like
can
he
you
looks like Vin Diesel with hair. Looks like a young Vin.
can you kind of go through the chat here, Blake? And I want to know what Janelle is talking about because Janelle's a reliable source.
Okay, taking long enough.
I'm looking at the fucking chat. I'm trying to catch up.
Right. Hold on. It's dead air. We got to give a shout out to our good friends, Tales from the Lotus podcast. If you're not subbed up to that channel, sub up. Tales from the Lotus
Yeah, Marco,
podcast.
you're
Well,
fucked,
all
man. I'm sorry to tell you,
Man,
Florida's another hotbed. I don't know how you guys do. You guys must have been staying inside a lot because you guys are fucking. You guys are hit. I'm telling you, you guys are behind us.
Oh my God.
No,
how did you have chickenpox 4 times? I don't even believe that shit.
I believe it.
You would believe it.
Maybe not 4, maybe like twice.
Believe it. Nope. I've never known a person who had it a second time, let alone 4 times. I'm not buying it.
Well,
Now you do.
I think the first 3 times like must have been some other disease like smallpox, and I'm not buying
Well,
it.
all I'm saying is I went into this whole thing totally. So I can only speak for myself. I went into this shit. I started hearing about it, and I was like, whatever, because that's what I always do with this shit. Like, whatever, I'm gonna be fine, and I wasn't fine at all. Like, this shit hit me harder than a fucking wall of bricks, and so I don't know. I feel like this is the new chicken pox. Like, everybody's gonna get it. It's just a matter of how
There's no such thing as the
There's no such thing as the chicken pox.
That's right.
Well, if there's no such thing as the chicken pox, there's no such thing as anything. You know?
I was about to say. All right, that was a troll, and I fell
Yeah,
for it. I'm drunk.
I mean,
Anyway.
there was I'm like the biggest naysayer of all time. Like, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And there got to a point where I was like, okay, yeah, this is it. You know, like, I'm fucked. But I'm glad that my shit is out of the way. I hope that it doesn't reinfect as easily as they're saying it does. Because I'm still wearing, like, I went to the store twice in a month since I've been in bed. And I've fucking been putting the mask on every time. And I'm just hoping that it works. You know?
No, you should be good, bro.
I feel good right now.
Like you got your shit out of the way, so
Now I'm back to just my same old everyday alcohol withdrawals and Nick fits. You know, like,
Yep. Janelle, I'm reading your comments, and I totally agree with what you're saying. Drama
Yeah,
Kinky, I'm
I mean-
also reading your comments. I don't believe you.
I'll
I
highlight
think you're
this
making that
because,
shit up just for views.
yeah, I don't think there's. I think that the gathering is out.
Done.
There's just no way. I mean, dude, it's April 6th. Like, and to be honest, I can use the break. I don't want to miss one if it's happening, but if it's not happening,
You can use the break. That's coming from a real Jeff Lowe right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, 10 years in a
Tough game,
row.
baby.
Yeah, sorry. This is encapsulated. This is enveloped my entire life for a decade. You know, like, I think I can. You know, I'm just saying, if it needs to wait till next year, I'm not that mad. You know,
I hear you.
I need the time to. You know, this is kind of like a refresher in a way. It's like, finally, after a decade, I get a little respite. You know, I get a little break. Yeah, Blake, because you've only been to like 3.
Fuck you. I've been to what?
Yeah,
6 or 7?
that's true.
Been since 2014.
That's
hey, did you guys see that shit ICP's been posting up about they're about to open up some like clip.com, some movie
didn't
clip
see
type of thing.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, I saw that. On
Yeah, they keep dropping like one hint every day. I was hoping it was
It's like
going to be.
supposed to make
Wait,
a
hold
full
on. You got to be
image
more
and shit.
specific, Danny boy. Are you talking about on Twitter?
It's on Instagram. They just drop one picture every
Only
day.
speak-
How many
It's
did I
like trying
miss
to, like,
already?
It's like a piece of a puzzle, and it looks like
They've
so
only
like,
dropped
you know,
2
like-
so far, but you know how people like drop like pieces of an image to make a full image on Instagram? That's like what they're doing right now. But
So you're saying that I could right now go back and catch up?
Yeah, see, there it is, right there.
yeah, see, there it is right there.
Wait.
Yeah, see, there it is, right there.
You got the
No, I see
fucking,
the page. So which is the first one?
That's not real.
Oh.
yeah. That's all we got so far is just those 3.
So what do I start with?
Yeah, but
that
Are
one.
you going to show us something, or why are we all on the side?
That says .com, and the one before it definitely says clip.
Clip, yeah.
I
So
see
it's
nothing.
I wonder if it's gonna be like old school concert clips, or if it's gonna
All
be.
right, so wait. Okay, I just pulled up that first post on the desktop. What do I do right now?
What do you mean? You look at it and
You
spec-
masturbate.
You just look at it. They're just.
Oh,
dropping
so I'm
hints
just
every
waiting
day.
on them to fill out the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They only
Masturbation.
dropped those 3 so far, so that's all we know. But
mastermind over here.
It's the first clue to the big 5 coins.
you can
Right,
tell.
I mean, it doesn't look like a new Joker's card.
No, it
No,
looks like the,
it's-
well, I saw the .com thing the other day, and I was like, "Fuck! I hope it's Hatchet Gear. I hope they open up Hatchet Gear again." But it's not. It's gonna be fucking some like movie clips or like music clips or something.
Watch when it starts to fill out. You're like, motherfucker, this shit is fucking trash, dude. What the fuck? You know, I hope not, but you know, got to keep your expectations in line.
My expectations are always low, so I'm never.
I feel like it looks like okay, it looks like one of these. It looks like CLIP or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Clip.
something clip.com.
That would be fresh. I mean, fuck, man. Like, bring on some Riders shit. Like, bring on the psychopathic Riders. You know, like, let's see that side of it. That you know, at this point, I don't care about beef. Fuck it, beef. I don't give a fuck. But they put out Riders. How about some psychopathic Riders? Let's see how they do it.
No, but I doubt they're gonna do it.
With some Ouija on it, some hoodoo, whatever. Like, you know, bring it back, man. You know, make it real again. I mean, I'll never be the same, but I don't know. I just see that I'm sure when it comes out, I'm going to be totally wrong on what these letters are, but it looks like CLIP right here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Full clip. Fizzle Cleese.
But yeah, I mean, the other one looks like .com though for sure. So it looks like it's gonna be some kind of fucking website.
And it looks like they didn't even fill out the right side of the bottom either. So it's like, how the fuck are they gonna?
It's a logo.
I know, but you know, Instagram is three in a row, and the 3 is filled up, and it's not even close to full.
It's part of
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how they can fill that out.
I've seen it before. It's a trick that they do where it's like 3, 3, and 3. They just fill it up to make like one image in the feed.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they'll prove me wrong. It just looks weird because on the left side of it, it's filled out. You know, it looks like the bottom, and on the right side, it's like not filled out all the way.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was like some Nickelodeon shit because the logo so far looks like some Nickelodeon shit. So I was kind of thrown off.
Yeah, it's got like the little like camera roll, like film shit, and then
Yeah.
it's gonna be some sort of like, I don't know. My guess is like some kind of like maybe clips of like concert footage or.
I swear to God, I'm not being negative, but just looking at the color scheme of this and how they're doing it, it looks like they're building up to something that's going to be a complete disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not being negative. It just looks like they're building up to something where you're like, oh.
I mean, it's probably going to be disappointing either way because as of now, like, I don't really want to hear about anything unless it's the next Joker card. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so yeah. I mean, we're in the same boat. It's like if it's not that. Which I can already tell it isn't because the movie film and like the weird font.
Yeah, it's definitely not a Joker card.
It's some little side act fucking YouTube show thing or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be Shaggy and the Creep Show.
Or it might be Jay's like little thing he's doing.
Right. Which when's the last time? Okay, Danny boy, you probably know better than all of us. When is the last time that Jay did a solo thing?
Like a project?
Yeah, like a solo album.
Since The Shining.
The Shining?
Like,
Shining.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude,
Yeah,
Is that it?
I mean, because there was all that talk about Karma Forest.
2009.
Bro, that's been 12 years already.
But
2008,
Hero,
I think, right?
2009, I think, was.
Hero,
Yeah.
2008.
album and
Was it 08?
Sunday.
Well, because they were promoting Bang Pow Boom and The Shining, and Bang Pow Boom was 09. So yeah, The Shining.
Well, you remember Joe was saying all that shit. He's like, man, I got all these ideas in my head, man. It's like,
got Karma
I'm thinking about.
Too.
Okay. Want me to tell you? Okay, I'll tell you right now.
Brother.
Here's the thing. I've been thinking about this new EP. It's called American Nightmare. America's Nightmare. America.
No, you said American Life.
It's either America's Nightmare or American Nightmares. I'm not really sure. and then that shit never came out. That was in 2017. 3 years later,
it's gonna be like Wizard of the Hood, but more like reality.
Yeah, exactly. The Wizard of the Hood. It's kind of like Wizard of the Hood, but it's like real. You know what I'm saying?
Reality.
It's like reality, bitch. Yeah. So that was supposed to come out. That never did.
Well,
So,
yeah,
okay,
let's
let's collectively as a community say that never came out. Okay, so we have that settled. America's Psychos or America's Nightmare or whatever. Even though
And I'm also American Lives. That was
American Lives. That's what it was. That's what it
Or
was.
Lives or Lives.
American Life.
American Life.
American Lives. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Yeah, that was what it was.
Gonna do Karma Forest, but
right. We were gonna do Karma Forest, but I figured I came up with this other idea. It's like American Life. American Lives, you know.
I know we did promo for it. Never mind.
Yeah, we might have done a little promo, and then we pulled out. Maybe purely speculation. But even if we did, we're still fresh. You know what I'm saying?
So fresh.
That sounds like that Violent J impression literally hurts your fucking throat to do it.
It does.
That sounds like
he's running.
It really does. It actually hurts my jaw more than it does my chest for some reason.
you gotta get it close.
Can I do
Load your own.
But yeah, I lied, bro. It was actually brother, but you came out brother last year.
Brother.
Oh,
I actually liked that. I liked it.
I did too.
I did. I did
like the
it.
frog off that Steve Meets Abu.
Sound like a bitch sneeze. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it goes without saying I'm a Joe
Like
Bruce
a
mark
snob.
to begin with.
Steve
but
meets a boo.
Oil juggalo.
I
No,
thought
I
that-
didn't say I like Steve Meets Abu, the song. I liked the song The Frog.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Didn't you have some like
Ozzy?
Mickey Avalon to listen to, Blake? Don't.
Hey, Mickey Avalon dominates. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, okay.
Pull up right now, big sneeze.
Not but yeah, fucking. I ordered that Gloomy Sunday shit last week, and who else ordered that shit? I'm wondering.
Man, I've had that shit in my house since the VIP with him, dude. I don't know even know if it's still in my house or if Alan George stole it.
Right. Well, y'all are lucky, man. I never got that fucking shit at the solo shit.
I never opened it.
I ordered.
Yeah. I don't know if you remembered it or not. You're supposed to send one of those copies.
Yeah, I
to
know.
Susan.
I opened it and dubbed over it.
That wasn't. Yeah.
Just like
it dubbed over it. No, that was never mine. He used mine as the prop for the giveaway, and I was like, "Damn, I lost mine." And he's like, "Oh, that's yours right there. Mine's at home." I'm like, "Oh, all right." So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where the giveaway is. Sorry, I don't fucking know.
That's
that old school. That's that old school digipack joint too. It's not the jewel case version.
Yeah.
So
Well, this new version's supposed to be sent out in a fucking regular CD case, and it's supposed to possibly have that fucking extra DVD or whatever.
Oh yeah, right.
yeah,
Yeah,
one
right.
out of 5.
One out of 5, yeah.
One out of
Okay,
5.
watch nobody get it.
They will.
Hey,
It's like this
Yeah.
pizza
Pizza
burger.
Boo, so dog, you're gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it.
Yeah, I mean, someone will get it.
Hey Brent, pull out that
Nope.
Mystic Styles. The Mystic Styles.
Oh yeah, you didn't see this shit?
I saw it, but I want to see it again.
Freshness.
Oh yeah, the Lord and DJ picture with the 666 hat. Oh man,
That's fake.
that shit is tight. Where'd
That's
you get that
dope.
online?
Yeah, dude, it was on sale.
Shit. You got a record
Check out
player?
these- check out these discs too. Hold up.
Do you have a record player?
Yes, I do.
Oh, look at that, bro. Nice.
Oh shit! Break the law! Break the law! Break the law!
Break the law! Break the law!
In the sun.
Coming up from the back, fucking.
Yeah,
When
here's
Got hit you with the bat.
the back of it.
North side, west side, east side, north side, south side, west side, east side.
What's your favorite
So,
3-6
Zero.
album of all time, Zero?
I mean, it's got to be Underground Volume 1 and then When the Smoke Clears.
Good choices. Good choices.
Definitely Volume 1, though. I mean, that's
Zero.
my...
I heard you guys made a. I heard that you guys made a DJ Run tribute song.
I didn't.
Oh man,
This disc
they were
is
talking
I don't
about
know
it
anything
today
about
on
it.
Tails, and they said that you were involved.
I don't know. Well, Brooklyn Menace has been making a lyric video for a song that I was trying to help record to like over a month ago before I got sick.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten around to re-recording it yet because I did like a draft to it, and I'm not sure if they just snuffed me out or they're just going to use the shitty version of it. I'm not really sure. But,
Perhaps you should hit him up and find out.
I probably should. I mean, I feel like I'm just coming back to life at this point. So
Well, you should hit him up.
no, I know I should. Yeah, it's been a pretty rough month, to say the least. Over a month.
Yeah, can you guys believe that we've already been on like lockdown shit for the past almost month already?
Dude, I don't know what day it is. I'm literally
Only
crumbling
Danny
over my
Boy has.
own list.
Well, when it first hit me and shit, and I started realizing it, I feel like people didn't even believe me. I kept trying to tell you guys.
I mean, I work. I leave my house every day, but I fucking
Again.
See, I'm stuck in a situation right now where I get unemployment because my job is laid off, and I don't have to go find another job because I was laid off because of the virus.
Actual leech on society.
Either way. So I don't have to go find another job because I was laid off because of COVID. So if I actually go try and find another job, they'll cut off the unemployment, and I still probably wouldn't be making like what I made in unemployment from the union at my job. So now I'm just kind of stuck
Yeah.
waiting.
I'm in a worse spot than you. I'm kind of waiting on all this shit to blow over so I can like make something happen. So,
Yeah, and it's like even if I wanted to go find
Blake,
another
how
job,
has this
even if it was
affected your
hybrid.
job situation?
My bad, Spooky. What'd you
Blake
say?
didn't even know that there was a virus until the other day.
he still doesn't even believe it.
I was making a joke. I was making a joke because Blake doesn't have a job, and I was asking how his job was affected.
I don't either, but that's kind of the silver lining in all this is I feel like this is like almost what I needed. Like just a big like a blow up to where start from scratch. Everybody starts from scratch, figure it out.
I mean, the
Yeah,
whole world.
a lot of people are stuck at ground zero right now.
Yeah, dude. Like,
pun intended. So, but
Yeah,
a lot of people.
dude,
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
that's what I
change,
needed,
man.
you know.
Like the world's changing. Like this is a fucking really crazy time. Like shit's gonna literally change after this, you know. Like our parents, our grandparents haven't even seen something like this happen.
No, that's true.
Dude, my,
You know what I
my
mean?
dad, who was in the military during Nam, was like, I haven't seen anything like this.
Exactly. Like there might have been viruses and shit in the past, but never has like the whole world shut down like this.
Right, dude. I've never even been the type to get sick. Like I always laugh at that, you know. Like
Yeah, me neither. 1, 2, 3.
I don't even care if I have like a horrible cough or whatever. Like I never feel sick. You know, and like this came around, and I was like, all right. Like once I had it, I'm like, okay, this is something totally different that I've never even fucking dealt with. So I don't know. I guess I'm of course I've always been the type where shit happens to me first. Like when I was a kid, it's like I have the first kid. I'm the first one to go to jail. I'm the first one to, blah 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 across the board. And now I'm just like, it's not even fun anymore. Like, it used to be kind of cool. Like, oh, I can walk you through it when it happens to you. Like, oh, this person died or whatever. Like, whatever the fuck. I can't help nobody with this shit. It's like
You literally just like tell them to brace on and just you wish them the best.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like I can't even be around you right now. It's like, just get it fast and get rid of it. Like,
Well, luckily, from what I've heard and read, there is up in Washington State, they have started on a vaccine. They've been testing on the mice, like lab mice and lab rats and shit, that does create like the needed antibodies for it. But the only thing is, like, human trials for that shit are months out of the way. So they're not even going to start to see if that shit even works for like at least another 3 to 4 months.
right. Well, the good thing is that they, instead of in a series, like producing it, testing it, and then getting it approved, which would take like 5 years, they're doing it in parallel instead of a series. So where they're developing it right now and getting it approved.
Just because it's here, it's okay. It's not going to.
And so the hydroxychloroquine is working. It's definitely working on people. Trump said he's about to take it himself once he consults his doctor and sees it's okay.
Not to be an idiot and make a joke, but that's not the shit that those two idiots drank that was like fishbowl cleaner, right?
No, that's a whole new trend. That's a whole new millennial trend that came out.
Yeah.
Of course, it's just like the Tide Pods or whatever. It's like,
Yeah, I know. But I heard he like suggested some drug or whatever, and those two idiots like took it, and it was like,
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. So
yeah,
they
literally
took like way too much. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
not way too much. You're just not supposed to take it at all.
No, the hydroxychloroquine is working on people though. It's an old school anti-malaria drug. It's like,
no, it's not what he said, but it was like a drug of the same name, but it wasn't the exact drug he said, and they ended up taking it.
Yeah,
I think Chauncey should try the fishbowl cleaner.
It's like pretty much like I'm pretty sure whatever is gonna cure this isn't in your like cabinets. So
right. Well, I mean, it must be like 7
Did
days.
that
now
come
ago.
straight off a podcast, Johnny?
What about the two
How
people taking
whatever is
fishbowl
in
cleaner?
your medicine cabinet is not a fishbowl cleaner. I think that came straight off a podcast.
Oh, was that an inspirational line to use Spooky Tuesday? You want to steal it for yourself?
What's that?
Did that strike a chord for
Of
you?
course I do. Of
Yeah,
course
to be
I do.
honest, yeah, it probably did come off a podcast. Yeah, it probably did, but I mean, that was the truth. I'm pretty sure whatever it's going to cure it isn't going to come out of your fucking medicine.
That was the Tom Segura Joe Rogan podcast, by the way, if you're listening in the chat.
I listen to every one of them.
I don't have it marked down in a list of what was said on what podcast.
Still have to elevate it a little bit.
Spooky does.
Elevate a little bit by putting it on this.
Well,
Yeah,
one
I
thing
do.
I can say is that we should at least be glad that these doctors are so
One day.
they're so positive about it. I mean,
There's no doctors working on a cure. You know why? Because there's no money in a cure.
yes, there is, man.
No, there's not.
Yes,
There's
there
money
is.
in a treatment.
All right.
There's money in vaccines. That's why they made vaccines for polio and mumps and
Well,
measles.
well, whether or not that if they ever get bottlenecked, once they figure it out for sure, and then they say if they get bottlenecked at that point, can't account for that. But I know for a fact that there are lifelong people younger than me, doctors, young scientists working on this vaccine, and they are committed to fixing it. So if they get bottlenecked, I don't know what to say, but like
I mean, it's not like it's cancer where it's like there's a cure in the treatment, not for the cure, because stupid humans will just keep doing
It's
it
exactly
anyway.
like that.
But so people are just going out like intentionally, possibly getting coronavirus.
Yeah, I can say I never did that. I just didn't believe
Yeah.
Coronavirus dominates.
it. It definitely does.
Yep.
It really does. I've never been as ill as I was for
G
the
dominates.
month of March.
I don't know,
But
bro. I just don't see. I just don't see it. I don't see why America
please
would
make
literally
more
want to shut
background
us
noise.
down to be like completely dependent on them. I just don't see.
Oh,
what-
I'll tell you why they want to do that.
All right, go on.
Control.
Okay, well, I also have to retort back to you. It is Trump
Upside down.
and control. So, I mean,
All right, so let me proposition you with this.
not control.
If
but no,
if I'm the one who's in control of whether or not you let out the cure, and I say everybody has to do what I say, and the entire country bows down to that, that doesn't like. Do you think that means that I have some kind of power?
yes, I do.
All right, so if I was to say everybody is sick and you're not allowed back into the grocery store until you have my fucking approval, do you think that's an exhibition of control?
Yes, I do.
All right, so like say that it's not me and it's the government that's in charge of that. Like, how do you feel about that in a free country, quote unquote?
I mean, in a free, I would also have to say,
It's up.
what I mean, what I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, I could also be like, the party lines would have to be thrown out the window at that point,
Yeah.
right?
All right. So
Like, it's
I'm
not
glad you
either
said
or.
that, Shanzi. I'm glad you said that. So like, here's my thought to everybody
That's
out
what I
there
was
who's
getting at.
listening.
That's what I was.
Here's my thought. Here's my thought to everybody who's listening. If we, the people, chose to rise up and stand against the control, they would have no choice but to bend to our will. But there's so many people that are cowards and are afraid of any kind of opposition or controversy that they won't fucking stand up. And if it was only the people that took control of the power that we have, we would be able to gain back control away from them.
So, what do you do if you do that, and then you see a tank coming at your face?
What the hell?
Well, like, here's the thing: like, they can't send a tank to everybody because there aren't that many tanks, right? So, if we truly banded together as human beings and
Debatable.
as people, we would have control instead of them. But there's so many people that would shy away from that. That's where the problem lies. It really wouldn't take that much opposition. We wouldn't even have to stand up that long to gain back control. If we were willing to do it for like 2 weeks, they would have no choice but to bow. There's so many regular people versus the people in control. There's so many. The opposition is so fucking heavy.
True. That is true. I think about that, but at the same time, I also think about, like, do I have a drone? No, I don't.
It doesn't matter if you have a fucking drone, dude. It doesn't matter do you have the balls to stand up and say no? That's what we're talking about here.
Well, hasn't that always happened though? And then look what happens. Like, nothing gets done about it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because people fucking cower in. If we all truly stood up, like millions of people stood up and said no, they wouldn't have a choice. You're talking about millions and millions of people versus a few. Like, there's no way that they have a chance. Like, their only thing is to use the military against us, but what they fail to realize is the military is made up of all people with families, wives, and kids that are part of the them instead of the us. And like, the military would not stand against the regular people. They just wouldn't.
All right, so let me put it this way too. Say you've got military in your family. Who do they stand with?
I do.
I do too. But they took an oath to, defend the country and upstand the Constitution.
Yeah, but when
Here they
like
go
here's
with
here's
the
how I look
people
at
or
it,
the
and I've had
government.
this I've had this exact conversation with the military members of my family. And like when push comes to shove, they're not gonna fucking betray their wife and their daughter like against the regular people. They're just not like that. I in no way believe that because a lot, most of the military people are true believers in the country, and the country honestly is the people. It's not the fucking government or the elected officials. It's the people.
Mhm.
It really wouldn't take that much opposition. Like people cave to the fucking government so fast, but it really wouldn't take much opposition if we all truly stood together. It would not take much.
I am not calling for a riot or revolution against
Yeah,
the
Mima
government.
believes in nationalism.
I never believed in it. I'm
Thinks
not-
nationalism is going
no,
to take over. It's a great
no,
concept.
That's
It's wonderful.
What we heard.
A beautiful utopia. The utopia is unobtainable because it is impossible to make everybody happy all of the time. And so communism is going to rear its ugly head. America's first.
We already have like communist programs in the United States. Where do you think our taxes go to?
They're already making you stay inside, making everybody stay inside. Dude,
They're trying to exercise their control over us right now.
News? New rules for a new world. The fucking news guy said it on that Canadian newscast. He's like,
And
and it was
that's the beginning. These are literally biblical prophecies of the end of the world.
Now you're sounding like my dad. But go
Well,
on.
they're true. If you want to look it up, go ahead. That book was written over 2,000 years ago, and these are literally biblical prophecies. The New World Order is a sign of the end of the world. I'm not even speaking that shit as like a Christian believer. I'm just saying that shit as like that was stated in a book, and now we're seeing it happen before our eyes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems
Well,
like when it
you're
gets
just one other person who's gonna fucking give in to the government's control because you don't want to stand up against it. You don't want any inconvenience that would interrupt your Facebook contact would fucking be too much to give up. Like think about the people that gave up everything they had to be part of the Revolutionary War who fucking started this country in the first place. They gave up everything.
I mean,
They gave up the fucking their own lives, their families' well-being to fucking stand up for what was right. And if we're not willing to do that again, like the people that stood up against the British for the fucking like tea tax and bullshit like that, they gave up less than we have right now.
I mean, yeah, that's correct. But I'm also not living in those times. But I understand what you're saying, dude.
Yeah, you're not living in those times because we have so many modern conveniences. And let me be clear. Let me be clear that I fucking don't want to give up my shit either. I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give up my internet connection and my stupid ability to sit on here and bullshit on fucking YouTube. I don't want to give that up. I don't want to have to fucking work hard 24 hours a day and fight against people that are my neighbors 24 hours a day. I don't want to fucking give that shit up either.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, are we going to let everyone take control and tell us what to do and what not to do 24 hours a day? Or are we going to stand up and say, like, no? Because if there was a widespread factor of people that had the balls to stand up and say no, they wouldn't be able to do shit about it.
I would stand up and say no.
Scary future, Biba.
Yeah, it is. I'm with you, Spooky Tuesday. I'm with you on that one.
Yep. I mean, it's easy to sit here and just say it. Like, I totally acknowledge the fact for everybody listening, it's easy to just sit here and just say like, "Oh, rise up, and hold a fist in the air," and it's a way different thing to actually do it in person. I totally recognize that, and like I like not to be a hypocrite, but like I don't want to give up my shit either. I have kids.
Yeah.
I have a nice
Yeah,
cushy
that's what
life
I'm
here in the
like, I was
USA.
doing.
I don't want to fucking give that shit up. But if
Right.
push comes to shove, like where this is history that will be remembered forever. Did the people bow down? Did they stand up?
Well, let's hope the people stand up, and that's what you can only wish and hope for. Because I certainly don't want to be controlled, and you can't do this, can't go here, blah blah blah. This, that. I might as well, like, I hope my life ends earlier if I have to live in that kind of time.
Yep. Yeah, you're right,
Okay,
Captain
boy.
Flannel. It's because like people like us stood up against the fucking opposition when they had way less behind them than we do, honestly, now. All right, it's time for the 25-year-old perspective. What do you got, Daddy Boy?
What is this?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I just had to leave to go do drugs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right.
You know, I
was causing a huge ruckus. I was causing a huge ruckus by suggesting that we stand up against the government, and everyone
no
was
big deal.
him-hawing and not wanting to be part of it.
All right, are we still talking about the COVID?
Yeah.
All right, that's it, Chauncey.
Yeah, calm down, Shanzi.
What the fuck
Can
did
you
I
drop
do?
the link? Blake, can you drop the link for
I did
Captain
nothing.
Flannel?
I was talking to Spooky.
All right, you're on the thin ice there, Scenesy.
One more thing like that, sneeze, and you're done.
The
Done.
thinnest-
Done.
Fucking donezo.
Done.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Done.
does anybody watch Little
I
Dickies
see your little
show
Cuba
on fucking
here
Hulu?
on the corner.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Get over here right now.
I don't want to go on.
What, Danny?
What's up, you guys? Hey, look.
Yep.
It's John.
Man, who's that hot-ass girl sitting next to you, Blake?
Chilling, doing my part.
Who's John?
That woman is fine.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Blake, move out of the way, dude. Like, scoot
Yeah,
more to
Get
my
the
left.
fuck out of the way.
Oh, man, if I could mute the mic so you could say, shut up and move.
He muted himself because he's embarrassed. Being embarrassed dominates.
Yeah.
So what's
Yeah,
up?
it does.
You guys all got face masks and gloves and everything?
Nope. I'm raw dogging
I
life.
do. I don't have a long supply of gloves, but I do have a few.
We have some, well, we don't even have plastic gloves, or I don't want to wear that stuff walking outside. I wear that stuff at work.
Yeah.
I'd recommend rubber gloves. They're a lot easier to put on than plastic ones.
It's just like, I don't know. My skin gets so dry when I wear, after I've worn gloves. I'd rather just wash my hands before I leave the house. And when I come back, wash my hands. And, instead of having to have all that stuff with me.
I keep hand sanitizer in my car.
Actually, like,
Where's Captain Flannel?
yeah, where is he?
He's not backstage yet.
Yeah, where's Captain
I
Flannel?
keep hand
Oh, here he
sanitizer in the
comes.
car.
Where's Big Danny Boy?
Danny boy.
Danny Boy left.
What up,
again.
Flannel?
What's up, Flannel?
Hey, Captain Flannel.
Your mic is muted.
AKA Danny Man.
What's up?
What's
What's
up?
up?
Oh,
What up, though?
Oh, just got into a big fight earlier with the wall.
Looks like the wall
We all
won.
about to die, Flannel.
Look.
Were you trying to get over the Canadian border wall? Is that what happened?
Trying to get Matt to come over and hang out, but he's too scared.
what? I didn't even know that
Man,
he.
we started going deep on the conspiracies, and fucking Zero dipped out with the quickness.
I personally don't think the coronavirus is a conspiracy, but I think they could use it as to their advantage. I mean, and they're going to. I mean,
Yeah.
corporations use everything to their advantage. You could be dying, and they would try to figure out a way to make money off of it. That's just how they are. You know what I mean?
Fuck normal, my friends.
That's right.
Stay weird.
But, you know, all I gotta say is
Captain
we better
Funnel.
hope we don't think the government as crooked as we all think we are, because they could really fuck us all over really good right now. You know.
That's not funny, Captain.
Yep. Hey, Flannel. Flannel, do you think it's a coincidence that the world leaders planned out what they would do in the event of a pandemic literally 6 weeks before it happened?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
That's not a joke at all. I could show you when that happened in 2019
No, I believe
in
you.
October.
I believe you.
Tuesday is not fucking round.
Yeah, I believe you. But I pretty much got that shit, so I don't think it's fake anymore. That shit was no fucking joke. I mean, I could.
Yeah,
I'm the type who, even when I get sick, I can still function. You know, I'll be sick, but I'll still get up. Like, I just won't go to work. I'll just do stuff around the house. You know, but I'm still sick. But this was like I could not get the fuck out of bed for real. I mean, I was just. Yeah. It just started as like a cold for like a week or two, and then one day I fucking laid down because I didn't feel good, and I fucking could not get back up for like 3-4 days.
You know, back in
It's like my whole body was on fire, my chest was on fire. Still, my chest still hurts, and then like a couple of days later after that, I just sweat every day. Every day I'd wake up just covered in sweat because I was sweating it out. When my fever finally broke. Just no joke, man. It was like 2-3 weeks of fucking. There's 1 week that was brutal. Like I was like, fuck.
I believe
Like, and they basically say, don't come to the doctor, don't leave the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I believe
Yeah.
you because I got really sick once in 2005. I've never experienced sickness like that. I actually had a pneumonia, but my eyelids hurt to open them. Exactly what you were saying, how you were feeling. I felt that same way. Like it was, I've never been sick. My bones hurt. My bones in my body were hurting.
Yeah.
I felt that aching kind of pain, and I had to lie down. Like I think I was off work for like a couple of weeks because
it's crazy. I don't do that. I don't like. I'll miss work like one day, or I'll even go into work sick. I don't give a fuck. I'll just work slower. You know what I mean, or whatever. So I don't get sick like that. So that fucking knocked my dick in the dirt, man. I was like, holy fuck.
If you're stay home, you know what I mean? Don't even.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the hospital, all they're gonna do is fucking take you away from your family and stick you in a room. So why go in? You know what I mean? They don't know what to do for you. They just give you aspirin and say, "Well, we hope you make it." You know.
Yeah, meanwhile, you're surrounded by other people that are sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary Jane Monarch, tell them.
I just think it's funny, all like these college kids and stuff. You know, like the new younger generation. Most of them is all like depression. Oh, I wish the world would end. I want to die. Blah blah. And then they hear about the corona, like what? Oh, thank God it's just old people that die from it. Thank God it's just young kids that die from it, not us. You know.
Yeah.
It's like I thought you guys all wanted the world to end to die, but now it's going to the world end, and you don't want it to happen. So.
Yeah, a bunch of.
See, I've seen the opposite. They're still going out on spring break, still having parties and shit.
And guess what? And every one of them that's done that has ended up a part of them end up catching the virus and shit.
Oh yeah,
like
dude. Here they had a.
Like I said last time, those people 70 of them chartered a plane to go because they're like, we're going to Springbuck anyway. 70 of them chartered a plane to Mexico, and come back. Almost 30 of them had the virus when they came back.
There was a quote,
dumbasses, you know,
quote unquote coronavirus party here in Kentucky. It had like 20 people, at least 5 of them tested positive corona like the next week.
Yeah. It's hard to feel sorry for them. And you know the 5 that got it were the 5 that were reluctant. They're like, I don't really think this is a good idea. And everyone's like, fuck it, this fucking coronavirus is fake. So they go and they end up being the ones getting it. The ones that didn't want to go. And the one talking all the shit still doesn't get it, probably. You know what I mean?
And at the same time, if I was like still like early 20s and shit, like late teens, I get it. Like I'd be like, oh fuck that, dude. It's not gonna happen to me. But
yeah, it's like when Slim
looking at it, I'm like.
Slim Thug got it. He was like, everyone's saying that I fucking am getting paid by the government to fake this shit. He goes, what the fuck do I get out of it? I already have one, I already have money. And two, what am I going to get out of it, by doing that?
Are you talking about Tom Hanks?
No, Slim Thug said that because
Yeah.
any celebrity that gets it, people are going on this narrative that, oh, the government's paying you and shit. And he's like,
Why?
yeah, why? Like, why would the government be paying me to do this? What's the end game,
Kind of looks like big.
It's not about
The end game is to have the government get everybody sick.
about the globalists.
Yeah, I think Captain Flannel is totally right. And none of those people are faking it. They all have the corona.
I think J.R. Phil should come on here and school us about what's really going on.
JR
And he
Phil
totally should.
panel.
Because J.R. Phil
He's done. He's
really
really banned, so you don't have to worry about it, Danny boy. I'm on it.
all right, yeah, definitely get him the link. We should hear
Yeah,
what
well, they say that oh, it's not much. People die from the flu. It's not as bad. It's just the same as flu. It's not though. The death rate or mortality rate or whatever is like 100 times different. You know what I mean? It's still a small percentage, but it's like 0.1% people who die from fucking the flu every year, and it's like 5% of people who are going to die from this.
Yeah,
so it's like way different than the flu. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
You get like maybe 200 or 300 people die from the flu. We've already had 9,000 die from this shit, and every week it's like doubling. You know what I mean?
All right, Jay.
Like next week
and
we have like
honestly,
20,000 people that are dead.
The number of people contracting it honestly went down in Colorado over the last 2 weeks.
Oh, it raised
good.
here.
Yeah, it's been raising here too.
It's been raising by 100 at least every day.
West and the east,
Not 100.
Plus, like I said, they're not testing, so you don't really know how many people actually have it because they don't even have they don't have enough tests. Well, they don't have enough tests to go around for one. New York said they're going to use all the tests they're sending them like immediately. It'll be gone.
Oh yeah, because New York is literally dying right now.
So once these tests start coming out,
people.
Yeah, once the test starts coming out, then the confirmed cases are going to go fucking skyrocket. You know what I mean? Because like I said, they told me not to even come in and get tested. Like, if I would, they would test me. I would get stuck in a room and not be able to leave, or I would come in and spread it, or I would come in and not have it and end up getting it because I was at the hospital if a bunch of people who have it are getting tested. So it's like just stay home.
Just for some food for thought here. How do you guys, and this includes everyone in the chat, how do you feel about people being punished for not obeying the lockdown order and instead of being quarantined in your own home, you get put in a small room with like 8 other people?
Okay, that's not actually happening, bro.
Yeah, I haven't heard that happening, but that's pretty stupid.
It is happening.
Who
happening.
Out there enforcing it? Like I don't know about
the police. The police are the ones enforcing it.
Every day I'm out on the streets working. I don't.
Yeah, because you have a job.
Yeah, but nobody pulled me over to check if I have a job.
Yeah, so you're one person out of how many people live in this state?
Well, didn't you get pulled over, Mima?
I don't think
they told you to have a permission slip to go to work or something like that.
Yeah, Mima got pulled over.
No, she has
That's out of 7 people. That's out of 1 out of 7 people on this panel got pulled over.
I just have like the permission slip to say if they were to pull me over, obviously I'm on my way to work to go to work and that I am.
I just
all right. So since that didn't pan out, let me hit you with the local example, Danny boy. My friend works at Home Depot. He works nights restocking all the shelves. He has the card that was given to him by Home Depot saying that he's a valued employee who is working at this late hour because he gets off at 1 o'clock in the morning. And he was pulled over. And keep in mind that he lives literally less than 1 mile away from his place of employment. He was pulled over just to check whether or not he was allowed to be out at this time. That happened literally less than 1 week ago, 4 days ago.
I believe it, but I just don't think like cops are gonna lock you in a room, dude. They're gonna give you.
I just gave you an example of someone getting pulled over just for being outside of their house at
Well,
1
you're
o'clock
also
in the
saying
morning.
pulled over versus being locked
I
up.
think they say it depends
Yeah,
on the
because
state.
he had the card. Because he had the card.
Like
If he didn't have the card, he would have gone directly to jail for that shit.
like a 1,000.
Yeah, but I heard they're literally not booking you like for real.
Well,
for
just
real.
because you heard that doesn't mean that's what's happening.
Well, so
Just
far,
because you heard
I
it doesn't-
just gave you a literal example of this happening, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's not real. That doesn't exist." It just
Like I
fucking
said,
happened
No,
4
dude,
days
I
ago.
know it exists.
It depends on the state. It depends on your state and how serious. Some states aren't even in lockdown still, so they're not doing that. You know what I mean?
They straight up refused to do it. Like Oklahoma, Texas, I think was one of them, and that's a huge.
Well, yeah, Florida did. Remember when Florida refused to do it, and they still fucking opened the beaches, and people were still getting sick.
Yeah,
So
and look what happened. They're like, oh,
the governor was like, we don't care. We're just gonna open the beaches. We can't lose our tourism money.
Room, bro. Like they'll give you a fucking $1,000 ticket for sure, bro. Like there was something like $999 ticket was what they're supposed to give you if they caught you out there or whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna throw you in some fucking box, man. And if they are,
They
then
take away your $1,200 check. They're supposed to give you if they catch you out there.
yeah.
And plus, there's literal cities right now saying they're not gonna like take you to jail for petty crimes right now, like at all. Just to
Some of these factories and stuff are just refusing to close. They're like, we're not closing. We still have to work. You know.
Well, thankfully,
my buddy works at a wheel shop, like Weld Wheels. They're supposed to be closing, and they just refuse to close. They're like, no, we're not closing. So he just calls in to work every day. So he's like, I'm not going in still. I don't give a fuck. Because he's like a hypochondriac. So
is that for like building new cars or just like tires and
no, building wheels, building Weld Wheels, like custom wheels custom wheels for rich people. Okay. You know, they still need their wheels even though they're dying from the coronavirus. They still need new wheels on the Lambo.
That's exactly why my company shut down, because literally nobody's buying cars right now. So.
Yep, same here. I'm working the car business, and I mean, I work for myself, but there's like no business right now. None of the auctions are open selling cars. No one's, like you said, this should be the busiest time in the year for the car business because income tax returns comes in, and we should be swamped right now. But everyone's like, I got to hold on this money instead of buying a new car. I can't buy a car right now. What if I don't have a job for 3 months?
Nobody's driving. Cars aren't breaking down.
Yeah.
You ain't got to buy a new car.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure when I go back to work, I'm not even going to be making car parts. I'm probably going to be making like medical supplies and shit, like masks and shit like that. So
yeah, probably.
Yo, with a pencil.
That's like during the war, World War I and II. They had to close all the factories to make like fucking war stuff. Like you couldn't get like pantyhose because all the pantyhose factories had to close to make parachutes.
Yep.
What up?
What up? Yeah. Canadian.
Oh man, Ninja with the pencil. Are you at the library right now?
Yeah, just chilling outside, you know, like a human do.
This ninja's always outside, bro.
It's where the Wi-Fi is.
It's part of his gimmick.
It's where the Wi-Fi things are.
It's where the Wi-Fi roams.
That's his gimmick.
It's part of his gimmick, yeah.
Ninja with
He's just trying to prove he's in Canada. Like, look how bundled up I am. Of course, really, we all didn't. Really, he's from Mexico. We all just thought he was from Canada this whole time.
That is true.
Can you tell?
Right,
that's white fans. You're not fooling us. That's the white sand of Mexico.
Man, Ninja with the pencil. I have a bone to pick with you. We never got to see the actual Dick Angel.
So you want me to make it like a snow angel, but like give a dick?
Make
I want you to make an actual boner angel in the snow.
Make a full-size dick, not an acorn dick like Blake.
Yeah, not like Blake size.
Thrower, not a shower.
Not Blake size or Danny size or Shamsy size.
Then you should not show it until it grows. That's the rule.
I will get my dick
That's
hard.
gonna do a cock push-up, man. I'm not 18 anymore.
Hold on. Did Blake just say he was gonna get his dick hard?
That's right.
Yep, and then I'm going to show it to Captain Flannel to show him how big it is.
This is where we put it to rest.
You got zoom. You got zoom on that camera.
Hey,
You got zoom?
Captain Flannel, are you prepared for a 1.5 inch by 1/2 inch screenshot of a snow angel?
Let's see. He wears bike shorts and no underwear. I've already seen his dick because he's been pantsed like 100 times.
Everybody
Bike shorts, no belt, no underwear.
Then. My cock wasn't hard then, dude.
Every person in the
God
earth
damn it.
likes penis.
I can imagine it being like 2 inches bigger. So I get it. You know.
Hard.
Especially Shanti.
Yeah, this shit is fucked up, dude.
I don't measure my dick. I just tuck it in my sock every morning.
Tell him.
No, he doesn't have a small dick.
Nice. I heard that, Ninja with the pencil.
Don't you roll joints for a living? Don't you roll joints for a living, Mima?
Satisfied. Very pleased.
We're very
Is Blake's dick bigger than the joints that you roll at work, or about the same size? She's like, no, I always call it a pinner, not a blunt.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
That is true.
That's pretty funny, Mima. That's so nice of you to go to bat for your man like that.
Yeah. But look how she's giggling and smiling. You know she's lying. No, it's not. It's really big.
He doesn't have a small.
Yeah.
Why would we think that Blake has a small dick? I mean, come on.
That's got to go somewhere.
I don't know.
Look at him. Does he look like he has a big dick?
I don't know.
Oh man. Oh man.
Blake's starting to get uncomfortable.
I mean, his dick compared to that belly is going to look small no matter how big it is. I mean, it's got to literally be like what, 8.5, 10 inches just to get past the belly.
Thank you.
No, in all fairness, his dick is hiding in the famous
At least
profile picture.
Yeah, I got a big cock, you guys.
Yeah. Remember when Blake did the bagel bite picture where he's naked and with nothing but bagel bites? He used one bagel bite to cover up
one bagel bite.
I took
He was
that.
just sitting there like this. Look, you can't see it. He's holding this little bagel
And
bite.
it was one tiny little shriveled frozen bagel bite.
Everybody's like this.
Yeah.
one bagel
No, it
bite
was
covered
one
it
of
up.
those bagel bites he cooked in the microwave where he burnt them for he cooked them for 30 minutes. One
There's
shriveled
only
up.
one bagel bite that it took.
He's like, guys, I don't think I know how to make bagel bites. I
Is that
cooked
what
them
you
too
burned
long.
them? You burned them?
What?
I wasn't.
He cooks chicken on the grill and it's raw.
Yeah.
He can't even microwave bagel bites, and he cooks chicken soup with plastic. I mean, I ain't eating nothing in this house.
No.
That is true.
But hey, I
We
have
all
to say,
saw it.
really good soup. Like really good soup.
Blake's like, you want to come over for dinner? I show up with carry out. Like,
That is true. Actual broiled ham.
We heard that you're the master of soups, Blake.
Blake makes really good soups.
2 soups.
Yes.
I've seen the pictures.
Actual
of Blake's
broiled
soup,
ham.
and it does look like a nice soup.
And
secret ingredient.
Actual feces.
Either way.
Get up and do some drugs.
Either way.
Either way, Blake's soup cures the coronavirus.
That's true.
Yours.
Coronavirus.
Guess what? We're not sick.
And I eat oranges every
Sick
day.
is the cure.
Orange every day. Vitamin C helps. So that's why we got oranges.
Uh-oh.
That sucks, Skinny G. He says like half of he's in the auto business, but they're still open, but they have a skeleton crew or whatever. Basically, it sounds like.
Yeah, a
Most of
lot
my
of
dealers-
small businesses are going under, man. It's not going to be good. A lot
Is
of
anybody else? Is anybody else getting scared by Ninja with the pencil's face right now?
No.
No.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna mail us a bomb or something. Looks like the Unabomber.
It looks like the
It looks like he's about to kill people.
You should have a Shaq talking about how technology is going to take over the world.
Ninja
Which
with
he
the
was
pencil,
kinda
how
right
do
about.
magnets work?
Magnetism.
Don't tell me
That's
this.
the weakest answer I've ever heard.
I know.
I literally can't hear Ninja with the pencil right now. I'm just writing it out because I don't want to leave the stream.
I would always love when people would make fun of that
Gotta
magnets
leave
line.
and come
And
back.
you ask them how magnets work, and they're like, let me Google it real quick. Like,
Yeah.
they give you the
It has
Google
to
definition.
do with
Opposites.
has to do with the North
Let's
Pole.
do-
Final.
You guys see that new one where he's fucking with his little son, Ronan, with the magnets?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, he posted like a week ago. It's pretty funny. It's pretty cute.
I was gonna say.
And he's like, he even asked his son, he's like, oh, but do you know how these work?
The callback.
It's got to be one of the most memorable lines in rap history right there, because everybody knows that line.
Yeah.
See, I
That
is
was
the
the
first thing
game.
to say, how do magnets work?
Well, also
That was
too,
one
that
of the
whole
deaths.
song became famous from the Saturday Night Live shit. Remember when Saturday Night Live made a spoof of that song?
Yeah.
Or
Y'all
the
lying.
commercial.
Scientists lying and getting me pissed.
Yeah, you guys remember that shit when the SNL did that whole fucking shit?
Yeah, of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
Fucking blankets. How do they work?
I don't know. I remember like
Well-
I had friends that were pissed at that. They're like, "How is SNL gonna make fun of ICP?" And I was like, "Dude, this shit's hilarious."
It's like
And they
comedy did
literally
his
make
job.
fun of everything. When you get spoofed by Saturday Night Live, it means you actually made
That's
it.
an honor.
Honor, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Honor.
It's like The
Regardless of
Simpsons.
what you think about
like
them,
getting
you
a-
literally made an impact.
Yeah, that's like getting roasted by a whole bunch of comedians or something like that. That would be an
Yeah.
honor too. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you
It
know,
means
those
you
are all
matter.
the back fuckers that dropped the hatchet anyway. So
It means you matter
that's
if you
true.
get roasted.
I meant this to be hardcore, dog. Can't be making fun of us like that and shit.
Cloudy day.
Fucked
Yo.
up.
that's a cool shirt, Fonzie.
Thanks, man.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
It's fake.
It's green
Actual
screen.
fake ABK shirt.
He's actually naked. It's actually green screen right now.
No, I'm pulling my Jeff card, actually wearing a Hot Topic special right now.
It is true.
All right, don't lie. Everybody at one point or another, everybody had at least one Hot Topic ICP shirt.
No,
I'm wearing
no,
a Hot
that's not
Topic
that's
Public
not true at all.
right now.
I had a Hot Topic Wu-Tang shirt though.
Dude, was it the classic W?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah, I had several.
I bought a couple of Hot Topic shirts, but being a chubby guy,
Who's-
I quit buying them
Who's
pretty quick because
surprised
you wash
that
them
Danny
up,
Boy has several Hot Topic shirts?
your 3X turns into a 2X half shirt, like if you wash it once. You know?
Pretty much.
It's
Or a
funny.
1X half.
Pretty much. And some of them are like pre-shrunk already, so like a 2X fits like a large.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, and it's all that fucking. It's like 2F athletic fit or whatever. It's thin material. I fucking hate their shirts, man. Hate them. It's like a shirt you get at the county fair or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those DCG con shirts we got. That's how I felt about that one. I was like, this is like the shittiest material in the world, dude.
Wait,
Yeah.
you talking about the fucking Ringmaster one when he had the joint?
No, not that one, but the like the red one. It was like the red Dark Carnival logo,
Okay.
and it had the black. I mean, I love the image, but like the shirt material it was made out of was like, and then like I put it in the laundry once and it shrunk so bad, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I like those heavy T-shirts personally. Like you
Yeah,
get like
me too. I like the heavy
the
shirt.
decorations and shit, like the jerseys and stuff like that are
Yeah,
super thick. I hate athletic fit thin
dude,
T-shirts.
dude, I can't stand that. Like I will straight up not like. I'll be like, I'm not wearing this.
Same way. Yeah.
Dude, that's exactly what those fucking blackout shirts that they were pushing were made
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah.
I ordered two.
Yeah,
I
but what
ordered-
about that Walmart Riddle Box T-shirt with the hands?
The Tom
Yes.
Wood image.
No, maybe
No, that one wasn't Tom Wood, was it? It was some. That was like some other.
I got that Walmart shirt, man. That shit is fucking dope.
Sure you did.
You remember when like
Hated-
every time you go to a concert, all they ever had was extra large. Like they wouldn't have anything else for the longest time. But when I was growing up, anyway. like ICP was one of the first groups to like start selling like 2X and 3X at concerts and shit because nobody else did. Everybody was like XL, 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 except one size.
Yeah, I've noticed like XLs and 2Xs go the fastest. I feel like at Juggalo kids.
Which is unfortunate because 2X is like my perfect size. I'll go with 3X because it may shrink, but 2X is like right in the pocket. So
Either one of those two, 2X or 3X. I prefer 3X because, like you said, it might shrink. But.
Yeah. I definitely get 3X nowadays, especially because, like, I don't know, I'm fat now. I used to be a skinny fuck, but
yeah, I didn't
buy
much.
I didn't buy shit for merch this year at the gathering though because I didn't think the merch was that great.
I
There's
didn't
like a couple shirts.
this year either.
Woodstock had way better merch, I thought.
I agree, dude. But plus, I'm also not like a huge comic book fan either, so I wasn't like I wasn't super into the whole Sleeper Gathering theme. But
I've kind of slowed down on merch so much, and now it's just like mainly focused on audio. So like, Super Villains Hit List is released, I'm gonna get that. Have Nots is released, I'm gonna get that. You know, like I'm getting like media, not so much like shirts and shit anymore. Or like,
fuck, I forget. ABK had some quote about that a long time ago. I forget exactly what he said, but he said something along the lines of like a CD is forever. A T-shirt is just, you know, until it fucking falls apart or something.
I wish that was true.
I forget what he said, but music is more valuable than clothes for sure.
CD's forever until you crack it, you break it, you lose it.
or you like don't like the design anymore. You're just like, I'm not gonna wear that anymore. So I just I throw it in a bag and I straight up, just give it to Goodwill. Hopefully somebody shopping for it finds it and they need it. So that's what I do. I just give it away. I don't tax the fam, Blake.
Yeah, but someone like Blake is at that thrift store like, oh shit, found this shirt, and then he'll go on eBay and sell it for 3 times as much. So.
Yep. Dude, I only tax baller lots. That's it.
All right,
I don't
fair
care.
enough.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like that.
Like I said, I'd rather give my money to the fam selling something than I would like a vendor or somebody who don't even give a fuck about us. So
I agree. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I'm bummed as fuck about it since the gathering's not happening, dude. Like them fucking.
Hey, you don't know that yet,
dude.
It's not happening,
bro.
dude.
Like,
Give it up.
yeah.
Hopefully they'll just postpone it, man. Hopefully they'll still do it bizarre, but they'll do it later or whatever.
I wish they would do it like a one in like October or some shit.
Dude, I've always hoped for a fall gathering.
They're not doing it.
Yeah.
I heard Chaos say this. Maybe they'll reschedule it for September. They've already rescheduled Psychopathic Smash Space Part 2.
Yeah, they won't. They're already
September.
booked all the way through the end of October.
Yeah.
That whole fucking tour is going until Hallowicked.
for sure.
There's no fall gathering.
Dude,
That's
maybe they should do like a Hallowicked DCG Con combo or something to make it like
I have
all weekend or some shit.
Yeah,
I have heard that speculation.
I've heard that they were gonna do like maybe a 2 or 3 day Hallowicked.
I'm pretty sure Halloween's on like Friday this year or Saturday or something like that. So
I think it's Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, I have heard that speculation. They're gonna make
like Halloween so far away.
Let's see. April.
I mean, it is, dude. It's like 6 months away, bro.
October.
Maybe there'll be a vaccine by then.
The
and they just get
31st.
back
Yeah,
to
the 31st is
hold
on a
the gathering in
Saturday
an
this
island.
year, so it's possible.
I mean, did you guys see Twisted rescheduled
Gathering.
Twisted rescheduled their tour to May? Like, what the fuck, dude? You think that's actually gonna happen?
No.
Yeah, that was
I
dumb
don't think
because
I don't think they think that's gonna happen.
Well, May
That's
was the bulk of the fucking ICP tour, and they moved it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I seen when Twisted rescheduled their dates to May and June. I was like, you guys are hella optimistic.
They probably
my
need it.
first day
They
for the
probably
Big
need the money.
Clowns from Outer Space tour.
Well, of
was
course
supposed
they
to
need the
be-
money. Everybody needs the money.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's why you see all these celebrities and stuff live streaming now and shit.
Yeah, and they're
Trying to
selling merch. They're having like sales. They're doing like promos for like merch and shit.
Yeah.
Like, the artists are struggling, man. Like, They
Dude,
were planning on having all this money from spring
Yeah.
touring and
Again, this is their busy season too. You know, spring is everybody's busy
exactly.
season, really. I mean, that's when everyone gets out of winter funk and starts doing shit and has money. And now everyone's stuck at home with no money. You know, so it's
yeah,
like,
pretty
fuck.
much. Which is what I'm saying. Like, even if the gathering does happen, who's gonna show up? You got no money. You're paranoid about catching
I
some
will.
shit. I mean,
Yeah, I'll still show up. I just do it bare bones.
All right, I did this the other night in the other stream, but we have a different panel. So let's get a show of hands of who would theoretically go to the gathering if it still happened this year. Who would still go? I would.
I would. I'd
You
go.
wouldn't, Fonzie?
You wouldn't go?
You'd be scared
Damn.
about getting sick or what?
yeah, too close, bro.
Yeah, I mean, no, trust me, dude. It's definitely one of those things that's like, fuck, dude. Like, but I still probably would be stupid enough to go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure I caught the coronavirus possibly from the porta potties last year. So I still don't know if I'm a carrier. I just don't know it yet. You know.
I get sick after almost every big Juggalo event.
Yeah, me too, bro. I get cellulitis at every gathering.
Yeah. I was sick after DCG Con. I was sick after Whoopstock and Super Gathering.
That was cool.
When I was having Captain Flannel's just like, man, Danny, almost shit. Actually, Flannel, Danny, and Blake got to worry about sharing their blunts with people now.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You got to worry about sharing your blunts and shit with pipes and shit with people now, just smoking weed.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, trust me, I worry about that shit anyway at the gathering. Bro, fucking 2 years ago, my homie got herpes from
a blunt
at the gathering. I'm dead serious,
dude.
That sounds like something you tell your girlfriend.
Right? Dude, this was my uncle. He got herpes from sharing a blunt with some dude at the gathering.
I believe it though.
Like,
damn.
that's why I was like, dude, I never share shit at the gathering, dog.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. I just think more about what's in the shit when they hand it to you sometimes. But
yeah, that too.
Free drugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now there's like a whole other factor, like, and plus, like, if it goes on, like, a lot of the acts that they wanted to get or they're planning to get, their management teams could possibly be like, nah, we're not doing a festival.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, nah, we're not doing
Juggalo
that.
looked at as dirty
So-
already. Have a bunch of acts come there and fucking bail out.
It's not happening. It's not happening this year.
Yeah, I mean, I would be very surprised if it happens.
It's the whole.
And did you guys watch the Shaggy podcast the other day too? With
I thought.
Dude, did you guys hear it? Shaggy saying oh, me and Joe had like such fucking dope shit planned for this year. Like, I can't even talk about it.
What was the
I'm
monster?
like, fuck, why'd you even say that, Shaggy?
of course they would say that when they know they're not going to do something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're going to do some
The
dope shit in
Monster
April.
Five.
He was like, we had a plethora of fucking freshness that you guys don't even have a clue about.
They don't.
Tegan said something, and Shaggy's like, oh, I can't even talk about it. So hopefully they'll just fucking postpone whatever they're planning.
When
It
are
was
they going to
great timing.
postpone it to?
Just next year.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, next year, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just, I don't know.
Poor guy.
It ain't gonna be this year.
Like, we're gonna be lucky enough just to get the fall tour. You know what I'm saying? Like,
At this point, yeah.
that Wicked Clowns from Outer Space. Like, I think it'll still happen, but that's probably the bulk of what, the ICP shit that's gonna happen this year. Maybe Hallowicked. They'll probably do Hallowicked.
Our
Doug,
board
how
won't
many
even let you
fights
guys
do you
in.
think will happen on the fall tour? Like, people getting close to each other in like pits and stuff, like, just from people being like, "Get the fuck away from me right now."
Yeah,
If it's
I think they're banking on it. It'll all be over by then. But
Yeah, hopefully it'll be over, bro. My Hallowicked, I mean, it better be fucking over, dude.
That fucking retarded.
Oh no!
Why would he?
I mean, look, man.
Oh no!
Look, man, this is how viruses work, man. They come, they're new. we don't know how to do it. Our bodies end up making antibodies, or we get sick, or they make a vaccine eventually. But eventually, it doesn't just peak forever.
Yeah.
Viruses, they come and go.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of them. SARS,
Yeah,
the bird flu,
the H1N1,
H1N1. Yeah, it just goes. The list goes on.
H1N3.
This one's definitely the worst because they never had to do lockdowns and shit like that for any of the other stuff. But
Well,
they-
I think this one just spreads faster. Is what the thing is. Like, something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't
asymptomatic.
want to get all conspiracy and have Scotty balls kick me, but like it also, it's like, come on, man. It seems like there's a little bit overhyped in the media too. Come on now.
It depends on what media you're watching.
But I mean, come on, like we've seen like America's history has seen so many viruses. Why is this the first time the whole world's shutting down? We've had viruses worse than this COVID-19 in history without the whole economy shutting down.
I
Nothing
mean,
like
I'm
that,
young.
though.
I'm only 30, so I can't speak to that. I don't know if it's any worse than H1N1 or SARS or any of that shit. I don't know.
Well, I'm not even necessarily talking recent. I'm talking like in human history, man. Like, I mean, in like the fucking dude, that Spanish flu of 1918, bro.
Yeah, or the Black Plague. That's what this is comparable to. I think. It's
Well,
big.
yeah, like the plague. That's a bacteria. And
I
this
don't
is
know
a
how many
plague.
died from SARS or the bird flu and stuff like that, but I guarantee it was less than what they probably already had died from Corona.
But if they could have done it back then, would they have?
Yeah, and that's a good point too. I mean, it could also just be, well, let's do it this time because we've never done this before, and it might help.
Because I know right now they're at least trying to flatten the curve of like hospital intake. Because I got a lot of friends in the medical field. They're basically just trying to stop the overflooding of hospitals and shit right now. Because right now it's not going to be able to handle it. Right.
Yeah,
That's why they're literally telling
people don't have
motherfuckers to stay at
medical
home.
I believe that shit definitely.
Everybody, yeah.
It also depends on where you are too.
Hey, this. Danny, hold on. We haven't had this in a long time. Hold on.
Man, that man Spooky ain't fucking sleeping. Hey, wake up, Spooky. You ain't fucking sleeping, bro. Get the fuck awake. Come on now.
Sleeping.
Do we really bore you that much?
Oh,
He's like, yeah, you guys fucking suck. Yeah.
No, he's stalling them.
Dude, it's not even midnight yet, Spooky.
did he pass out in his car?
I don't know where he passed Oot, but wherever he passed Oot, he needs to wake the fuck up.
Well, isn't he normally in his car outside?
Buddy fucking passed out in his fucking car last night.
I don't know. We can't see because he had the camera off.
It didn't mean to eat 9 cans of ravioli, but I did.
That's what Blake sounds like at night sometimes, sleeping.
Yeah. Man, all I know is Spooky's got a farmer snore.
It'd be real great to sleep against that, right? Holy.
I love this. It's my favorite part of the night.
Yeah, we haven't had a Spooky fall asleep during a stream in a long time.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's been a while.
It has been a couple of minutes.
He just fell asleep while I was talking.
Good point, Spooky. Yeah, totally.
Your food be full of toilet paper and
Mary J. Mark, that would be hilarious.
Use the sound.
I don't know what the Colorado cop siren is.
Yeah, I better say Blake's got sound.
I can't do the Colorado accent.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm pretty sure Spooky's not in Colorado anyway because he got banned from Colorado. Like me, so.
That is facts.
It is facts.
Cool story, man.
Actually banned from a state you live in.
Live. Live.
From a guy who's not even from that state originally.
All right. Mima's laugh is so incredible.
She loves to snore.
It's huge,
Just-
eh?
Thank
Mima's
you.
laugh just brightens my heart.
Contagious like COVID-19.
Beep, boop, bloop.
It's like his mouth is closed and his nose is struggling.
It sounds like he's farting.
He is farting. He's farting out of his nose.
Yeah.
He's fully awake.
This is content now.
Listening to me laugh at spooky sleep.
I wish he talked in his sleep. That'd be interesting.
That would be real funny.
I bet you Spooky Tuesday is a Twizzler in his sleep.
I have-
He's
I have a
sleeping, things twisted.
Talks in their sleep, like has a full out conversation. It's crazy.
I bet you when Spooky's sleeping, he professes his love to Gmo Ski.
Actual honey badger worship.
Oops, frozen.
Drugs dominate.
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah.
So, Mima, I heard that dispensaries are essentially.
Yeah,
Yep.
No, the dispensaries or the brick and mortar dispensaries are closed.
yeah.
She works in a supply chain industry anyway, so
Right.
doesn't even have to do
Day.
this week.
Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
can still order, we can still supply to online, right? So we're still considered like we're okay. We're okay. with her.
Right. So yeah, they still get you like you still have steady work for sure.
Yeah,
That's how it is here too. Like Roxy, she works in the
Yeah.
industry. She grows weed and shit, so
yeah. That's
she's busy still as fuck for sure.
it's the only time I think that we would actually shut down if something happened to the plants on their own, like whatever they died or something, or somebody actually got sick there with COVID-19. They would have to shut us down.
Yeah.
That would be the only two really reasons I would think for a shutdown. But for right now, we're still supplying online, and I don't know. We're part of the essential travel, transportation, whatever, food chain supply.
Do you get are you getting paid over or like bonus
Uh,
for this shit?
She
no,
should.
we're not getting the wages, like a raise in wages, but we do have overtime and stuff like that. Just in February, we were crazy busy. I worked the whole month, 10-hour days. Monday to Saturday. Saturdays were my 8-hour days. So I was working 58 hours every 2 weeks. It was crazy. So right now it's kind of nice, the 8-hour shifts and just working 40 hours a week instead of 58.
Yeah, I bet.
It's tiring.
You missed the overtime though, probably, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. We're allowed up to 60, but I only stay at 58. Me working past that.
Spooky says work the extra too.
Yes.
Yeah, listen to Cookie. That's some good advice.
And like they told us in February, oh, we're going to be busy right up until like March, April, and May's our quarterly end. We aren't busy, like I believe understandably about this, but like we're not like there's no overtime right now, and it's just small like orders. Some are like 8, 7 like cases of. Some are like in the thousands, but lately it's been like steady. It's not busy, but it's not crazy. It's kind of like
Right on.
Yeah. But if I wanted to, I could go on unemployment right now. They would allow me to go on unemployment if I was
Why
like,
doesn't Blake just go on unemployment?
he can't
Oh,
because he got fired from. So
Yeah, what Spooky said.
yeah,
Howard.
Spooky said. But he did collect disability unemployment.
True. Yeah.
I guess
True.
he's dead.
Damn, he's got a lot to say tonight.
dude, wasn't he just talking like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, that's how he does, though. He'll be talking and then
Not us.
Ne-
He
And then
did.
boom,
next
storm.
second, he's out.
Oh, maybe. What?
Fuck you, Zero. You fucking bum.
Why would he do
Lord
that?
Zero is a bum and a bitch.
All right, kick Blake.
Oh, Spooky.
Ooh.
Now we don't.
Oh no, bring Blake
Himself.
back.
Bye,
To
Blake.
at least talk to Mima, but
Wow. Unbelievable.
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 Bow, bow.
Poor
Should
Spooky.
post a link in case someone wants to jump in now. There's a spot.
Why? So
So,
you can fucking kick them?
so Blake, what
Yeah.
do you think it is, bro? You didn't even fucking say anything when we were talking about the ICB thing. Well, what do you think it's going to be? What's your speculation?
Well, my first world problem is I'm bummed that if they do all the things that they say they're going to do, I got to blow my whole clown nut in August, September, and October. I hope that they do the gathering. If they don't, that's going to suck shit. I hope then at least I get to go to my Battle Creek show and Halla Wicked. And like nobody's projecting to December yet, so hopefully we got Halla Wicked and Ballas to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? But
I was talking
the concept of a stripped down Wicked Clowns tour. What if some of those dates get canceled, but a partial tour is still? You think they're gonna do a 2-month fucking the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space 2 tour is basically 2 months. You know, it had over
That's what it was
31
planned to
dates.
be in the first place.
Pardon
Yeah,
me?
They won't. No, because
That's what it was planned to be in the first place.
Yeah, it had over 31 dates over like 6 or 7 weeks on it. And you think they're gonna do a 6 or 7 week tour leading up to Halla Wicked?
Yeah.
Now, yes, they've had.
You think
3,
so? Okay, so
5
what?
months
Battle Creek, Michigan gets a Wicked Clowns from Outer Space 2 tour rescheduled to September, but it's part of this Halla Wicked tour. Are they going to rebrand it?
I don't know. They're probably going to be lame and just do the
Yeah.
fucking that exact same show for Halla Wicked as well, like they've been doing the past couple of years.
I hate when they do that.
Me
That
too.
makes Halla-
It's
that makes
like
Halla Wicked seem
takes
less
away
special.
from Halla Wicked.
Yeah, they should do a different set list on Halla Wicked than what they do on the tour. Even if they do a tour leading up to Halla Wicked like they did last year, Halla Weekends or whatever it was called.
Yeah, and they still did the exact same set.
They should do a whole special
Yeah.
show just for Halla Wicked, like this. You know,
I agree.
New state set up.
I'm done.
I've talked about it before. They need to hit up that Halla Wicked 20th anniversary CD and just
Yeah,
add
dude,
that
they should.
right there.
Just play it in order or whatever. That would be fresh.
Nima says there's no more concerts.
What if from here on out no more concerts because of this? They don't want people in groups.
What do you mean from here on out? Indefinitely, or
Yeah.
like for the rest of our lives?
I would like that's what I'm saying. Like, what if now there like no more big groups, gatherings of whatever it is, of a festival or to go to a concert? What if like they're like we can't risk that because they don't want people to get sick?
Well, what time period are we talking? Are we talking about like for the next 5 years, for the rest of our
Yeah, let's
lives?
just say that.
I
The
don't
next
know.
5 years.
I don't
that.
know. I'm just thinking like, what if
I mean,
maybe not
entertainers are going to go out of business. I mean, entertainers are going to go bankrupt if that's the case.
Too much. They can't. They won't do that. There's too much money. I mean, think of all the
Yeah,
sporting
there's
events.
way too much money to be lost.
Yeah, but look
There's
at
a
it now.
huge
Look,
industry.
everybody's losing money now. What about people with their small businesses, their business, their livelihood, their bread and butter? They don't know anything else but what they have, right? Like
I
I'm
mean,
just
I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
Nico, but I don't picture that happening. Like I
I
picture
hope
the
not.
virus spiking and peaking, and then once it's all done and over with, then I assume things will go back to.
I would think so too, but I
Yeah.
don't think at the same time. I think it's going to be a little different. It's not going to
I
be.
think a lot of people are going
Yeah,
to be
it's
hesitant.
gonna be different.
It's not going to be. It's going to be not so laid back with it. It's going
No,
to
it's not.
be more tougher, like
And people are going to be scared too.
and how many people can be in
Yeah.
a hall.
Until they see it, you know, leave and then come back.
Yeah, season.
Yeah, dude. Especially like, imagine when it does start happening again. Like the first concert you go to it's gonna be weird. Like people in the audience are gonna be, they're gonna be scared.
Like if they're closing,
People are gonna be acting different.
why wouldn't they? Like you can't even go to a fucking park. You can't even go to the beach.
Dude, my mom lives across the street from a park, and they put like a snow fence basically
Yeah.
around the entire jungle gym, bro.
They have them here too. Yeah, every single jungle gym or playground around here has got like yellow police tape around it.
They don't even want you
Same
walking
here. Yeah.
groups just to go for a walk or a jog. You know, they want you. They don't. You can't even really do that. Like people do it, but they're trying to stop that. Like everybody that is at home now, locked down. Obviously, people with children, they need to take them outside to get fresh air. It's all good for all of us, but like they can't even go for like a group walk down the street. It's so like that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a lot different, even if things kind of go slow down and things are looking better and businesses are opening up again. I think it's going to be still like the social distancing is still going to be in play.
Yeah, I think you're right. At least for a while, like at least
for like a few years. If
a few years. I don't know about that, but
I would think so. I don't think it's going to go back to what it was like all before all this happened. It'll never be the same.
I think it's going to be really hard to enforce social distancing for years.
Well, I think it's
Shoot on sight.
They're doing it right. Like
You want to
Spooky
hold
said.
hands? Boom.
Like Spooky said, it's up to the people. It's up to us to fight against that and let us like do our thing and not. I don't know. I just think it's going to be a very different compared to what it was like 4 or 5 months ago, or just before all of this happened.
I think the world will be changed.
Yeah, it'll be changed for sure. Now instead of having like the metal detector wands and stuff, now they're spray you with disinfectant when you go into anywhere.
Yeah, and I heard something about. I heard also that eventually we saw it on one of the YouTube videos where they're going to insert like chips in you to see who's sick with what, and if you're too sick, you can't go in to the store. Like with these chips, like they're going to monitor how if you're sick, too sick, or something like that.
The beast.
Fucking crazy.
Well, that's like the whole social credit system in China.
My dad has been
Before the
talking
virus
to me
even
about
started.
that for years.
The country's already broke. People are already not making enough money. That's why everyone's living in tiny houses and their vans and everything like this. You think people would be doing that if fucking there was a bunch of jobs and rent and shit wasn't so high? No. I mean, so now this is just going to make it worse. So they're going to have to do something, print a bunch of money and give it to all of us or something. I don't know.
Ever since all of this lockdown,
That's my solution. Just print more money.
has anybody noticed or read on Facebook or anywhere the news? They're talking about how the ozone layer has dropped. How
It has actually recovered. Yeah.
the air is much different from what it was before when we were all working and driving our cars around and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It just like all of these things, it's just hard to accept to live a certain way when you've been living your life free and freedom for all your life, most of your life, and now all of a sudden everything has changed.
Not being cautious and shit.
I've always been cautious, even before all this happened. I just couldn't believe when I saw it with my own eyes, with how crazy, even people when they walk by you, they shove over right to the one side as if you've got a disease. It's really like it's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different because of the
It's
aces.
weird.
Thematic.
Like, even going to like liquor stores or just grocery stores in general, them having that like plastic thing up in front of you now and like plastic in front of you. It's like,
Now you know how it is when you live in the hood. Like every gas station's like that.
Yeah.
well, no, not glass, but no,
What's it
no,
called?
not
The fiberglass,
glass, just
fucking
like
bulletproof.
makeshift shit.
Yeah, I know some
From,
hoods,
like,
even the grocery stores are like that. Like you pay through a
yeah,
little
they're
glass.
not worried about bullets. They're literally worried about you coughing on them now.
The invisible
Like,
enemy.
Yeah,
The
I mean, yeah, you
invisible.
can see people too. Like they don't want, they like will wait for you to stop looking at something before they come over. Whereas before they would just basically knock you over if they wanted something. Yeah,
Like, I saw this lady at the grocery store the other day. She wiped, they have this like the spray bottle outside and wipes. And she started spraying her grocery cart, wiped everything down with the same wipe, grabbed her purse after she cleaned the grocery cart, and wiped her whole purse down with the same wipe that she used to wipe the grocery cart down.
that is
It's crazy. I don't I'll grab the grocery cart and not wipe it because I've already washed my hands. I'm not like, I can't be bothered to have all these things with me just to like, I'm not paranoid, but I am worried. And
it's turning everybody into a germaphobe. Basically,
I don't want to be like that.
Yeah,
I come home, I wash my hands good, like for 20 seconds under nice warm water to keep it. I don't know. I just don't want to be bothered with that. I'm not going to wear a mask and
yes, I hear you.
Tomorrow of something completely different, and it's not because of coronavirus. So, like, I don't know. I still want to kind of live my life the way I've been doing it. It's just I've got a little bit of change now that I have to adjust to.
It's crazy. Yeah. One expert says the worst thing to do is like how people like pick up stuff and put it back on a shelf or look through a bunch of stuff. They said that's the worst thing you can do now. Is to be touching everything.
Yeah, that's not what you're thinking.
Yeah, like if you like, don't dig through the tomatoes to find the perfect tomato because now you just touched all those tomatoes.
But the thing is, everybody did that before all of this happened. So what was
That's why I'm saying, like, we all probably had this disease or virus at one point.
It's been around for a while.
We just didn't know it.
Has been around for a while.
Yeah, maybe.
It's from what I understand, it's been around for, I guess, on one of the Lysol bottles in the wherever it shows in the back, like what
it can take 11 days before you even know you have it.
Yeah.
And then it can stay on stuff for like, I think Ms. Fowle said 72 hours. It can stay on metal and stuff like that.
on cardboard, it's 20.
Cardboard, yeah.
And
24 hours.
or
What's crazy is like
That's why they're closing the playgrounds down because there's a lot of metal and it can stay longer on metal and stuff. They said so.
Yeah,
that's also not good for me because I'm in the car industry touching metal all the time. But
yeah, me too.
They're gonna
No.
They're gonna make wooden cars. Hey, when I was a kid, I remember our playgrounds were made out of wood.
Dude, I miss those fucking playgrounds.
Dude, I had a few wood playgrounds.
We had
when I
like a
was
lot
growing up.
where I was from.
Yeah, we used to have like these wooden castles and shit.
Yeah. But you know how they have like those monkey wires that you can hang on? Ours was like a bridge with wood.
Monkey wires.
Monkey bars?
Monkey bars in Canada.
Monkey wires. Is that what you guys in Canada call it, that shit? Or what?
Well, hung on them like monkeys. I don't know.
Yeah, monkey bars. You do the whole.
They weren't bars.
Like do monkey bars?
Well, I hope they weren't wires. What I mean,
this and hang, and you have your
monkey wires
and hang on them sideways, and you just like hold on to the one wire, and your feet would be on the other one. I don't know.
Whoa, that's totally different than what monkey bars are. I have no clue what you're talking about. Do you, Shanzi?
They were.
Yeah.
It was like a wire
Yeah,
with
same here. I'm like, what?
going around it to cover it or something like that.
Yeah, maybe we don't have monkey wires in America.
Yeah, it must be a Canadian thing.
Because Canadians have all the fancy stuff, man. They got like the fancy parks and shit.
No, what's really crazy is like,
Where you gotta think to play on them. You're like, okay, now I gotta grab this wire and then grab this wire. We don't do that. We're just like, here, jump on this bar.
Stick to cover the wire so it wouldn't hurt your hand. And I remember because this kid jumped on it and my fell off of it and the wire smacked up against my shin hard.
So this is why we don't have them in America, because this is a dangerous playground equipment.
The kid.
Yo,
oh my God.
I got a great story. Okay, so I was like in elementary school, right?
I'll
And
be
I was
back
on
now.
the swing. All right, Dan. I was on the swing, just doing my thing, right? Just swinging back and forth, and this kid ran behind me. And right when I like went back, the back of my heel caught like the bottom of like right there. And that's like knocked him out, and blood was just like gushing out of his face because I like caught him with the back of my heel. He like knocked a tooth out and shit, like in elementary school. And I just remember like seeing that shit as a kid.
Dude, we had these big wooden doors, and I come out of the bathroom one time and I pushed it open, and a kid walking in at the same time, one of my friends fucking split his head right open, man.
Yeah.
I felt fucking bad, but I mean, he wasn't mad or anything. He just fucking just bad timing, but the doors were so heavy. He was gushing blood. Fuck. But we didn't have no wires you could get tangled up in and cut your hands off and stuff. So.
This plastic that went around it, like, I don't know, it was like rubber almost.
I'm about to look up monkey wires now because I've never heard this shit.
I don't know if that's the actual name. That's what we used to call them.
We call them monkey bars around here.
I know,
kind of like a zip line.
but we had those too. But this was like different. I don't know. I remember it as a kid at the school I went to.
I gotta go through this all the time.
No, Blake. What are you talking?
First time you ever thought you died is when you fell off the monkey bars and got the wind knocked out of you.
Oh yeah, I did that once. Felt like I fell off of them. Yeah, that shit hurts. You're sitting there, everyone's looking at you. We had a fucking rope swing at our house once, back and forth, and my cousin was on it, and right like the highest point, it fucking snapped. She went flying, and she freaked us out. She literally couldn't fucking catch her breath for like 5 minutes. She's just walking around.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then her sister was also got hurt on the rope swing. We were butting up on the picnic table and then fucking going to die. Well, she fell off the picnic table and broke her arm. So that's why girls don't play with boys. Don't do boy stuff. Let us do the dangerous stuff.
I've never broken in my body. The only thing I've ever
better knock on some wood
to myself was rip my arm open with a rusty nail running around those portable washrooms outside. There was this big long rusty nail sticking out, and I was playing with this friend of mine, I guess, this kid that lived on my street, and we were running around it, and something stopped me. When I looked, on my arm, both skins flapped right over. I could see the bone. I could see the flesh. I freaked out, ran home, told my dad. I was like, Dad, don't take me to the hospital. I don't want to get stitches. And I begged him, and he never did. He just like put my skin back cleaned it, put my skin back together, and put like so many Band-Aids and wrapped my arm.
Put a butterfly Band-Aid on it.
And that night, I remember my mom came home from work, and she was like, my dad's telling her what happened, and she's like, oh, what, did you take her to the hospital so she could get like a shot because of the rusty nail? And my dad said, no, she didn't want to go. So I said, okay. And I was like, I still have the scar on my arm till this day. It's like, it reminds me of a bottom lip, like a big bottom lip.
Damn.
Being young is awesome when you can literally just slice your body open and you just can like recover from it, no problems.
I never try to get stitches.
I've never had stitches.
I had staples in my back.
I should have fucking fallen off before I go and get stitches or something. Like, I'll tape it. It'll be fine.
My mouth. But
What up, Brooklyn Menace? You fucking asshole.
Jump on, Brooklyn. Just talk really quiet so you don't wake up the wife.
Damn. But yeah, this fucking shit that's going on right now has got me so paranoid. Even like if I go get a pack of these that I know are gonna kill me eventually. Like before I even open them, I take a disinfectant wipe and like wipe down my pack of cigarettes. I don't know what that says.
like I couldn't be bothered to bring groceries home and wipe everything down. Like fuck, some of it is in plastic, and
Yeah, I don't do
it's
that.
like fruit or vegetables. I rinse them before I eat them. You know what I mean?
I will say I do think twice about just grabbing a random grocery cart now. I will say that. I will say that. I'll give it. I didn't used to, but I'll give it like a quick swipe with disinfectant wipe. I never thought twice about it before, but now I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a wipe.
Well, think about it. Every person that has cleaned a grocery cart has already disinfected their hands. Is
Yeah,
touching
not
the
in America.
grocery cart. So the next person that comes along has already cleaned their hands. And I feel like, why do I need to clean the grocery cart? It's already been cleaned. Their hands are clean. How many times have they sanitized just within that time period of being in the store because they're paranoid? So it's like, I don't know. I think it's crazy. I just wash your hands before and after you get home from wherever you are with soap and water.
I used to work in a grocery store like back when I was 19, 20 years old, and I can tell you I was a dirty fuck. Never cared anything about that. And I would just like go out and collect carts nonchalantly. Didn't care about any of that. But now
After
it's gotten people are fucking gross, dude.
Yeah. Didn't you like after you worked at the grocery store, you probably seen them do some shady shit, and now after that you were leery of grocery store stuff. You're like, okay, expired meat is really, really, really expired meat, and shit like that. Or how they take the old meat and they season it and then put it back out there for sale, shit like that.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, they do all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's how we roll in America, baby. Until now.
Yeah, until now. Yeah.
Until now. Now it's like I'm sanitizing and washing my hands more than I think I ever have in my life. And I know that sounds gross as fuck, but
Washing your hands, yeah, you fucking pig.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll admit it. Yeah.
But like, isn't it true too? Like, if you wash your hands too much, how are you gonna be able to fight?
Viruses and bugs. Yeah. It's like your immune system's not going to build it up. Yeah, that is true. Like your body's not going to know how to combat a virus if it actually enters your system. Mm-hmm. That is true. You don't want to be too sterile.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. Trust me, dude. My dad's a fucking hoarder who has mental issues, who can't take care of himself. So I've been in dirty conditions for a long time. So my immune system kind of tough, but from what Zero was saying, and all this shit that I'm seeing going on, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, I grew up drinking well water. Same thing. My family were kind of hoarders too.
You're a hoarder.
I'm a hoarder. Fuck. I don't like to throw shit away, but then I would fucking run through creeks, swim in creeks, ponds, fucking do all kinds of nasty shit.
Catching crawdads. I used to
catching crawdads. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I used to love going to catch crawdads with my friends and shit.
Yeah, my mom would eat them. I never liked them though. It's like I was like, man, it's like eating a bug.
yeah, I didn't like eating crawdads either. My friend's mom.
They're good. They're like mini lobsters. I wouldn't eat a lobster either. That's just a bigger bug, you know.
Nah, dude, lobster's fucking awesome, dude.
I love
basically a big crawdad.
But lobsters, but crawdads are like fucking.
It's like any seafood.
I don't like seafood.
Oh no! Oh man, you're missing out. I love.
I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Well, you fucking get some lobster tail, get some garlic mashed potatoes on the side. You fucking scoop the fucking lobster.
What about a lobster and a steak?
But is the lobster good, or is it the fact that you're dipping it in butter sauce usually?
Good. Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
It's good either way.
It's good. Yeah. If you like seafood, you like it anyway. Really.
Yeah. Well, I don't like seafood. That's the thing. I hate seafood.
I hated it till I worked at a seafood restaurant and I got like free food every day.
Lucky.
I don't even like fish.
Do you
I
like
go fishing. I don't like to eat fish. I just give them away or throw them back.
Do you like breaded fish, Captain Flannel, like the ones that you buy in a box?
No fish. No fish. I just don't like the too mushy.
Oh, really? What about do you like tuna?
No fish.
No fish.
Oh my God.
What about some fried catfish?
That's really chicken. Like
Not even some fried catfish?
No fishes.
No catfish. No.
None.
Does Miss Flannel like fish?
Yes.
Yes, she does. She eats all the crazy stuff.
That's good.
She'll get on kicks where she won't like something for a while. Like she'll like pasta, and then one day she was like she won't eat pasta anymore.
Yeah. I love pasta.
Wait, so nobody here's eaten like fucking fried catfish and grits before?
I've never had catfish.
No, my whole family catfishes, hand fishes.
Catfish.
They fucking love catfish, but I just don't like it.
I've never.
Same with my whole family eats like tomatoes raw, and I can't stand eating like.
That's fucking gross.
Ugh.
That's psychotic. Yeah, that's psychotic. That's too far even for me.
Tomato salads. We Italians eat a lot of tomato salads.
They would just literally cut a tomato up, put salt on it, and eat it. Just sit there and eat sliced tomatoes. Like,
salt, pepper, olive oil, a little bit of.
My dad does that shit with cucumbers.
I love radishes.
Gross. Yeah. Fucking animals. Gross.
Animals, yeah. Do you guys salt your apples when you eat them? Or no?
What, like the whole thing?
No, yeah, like slice it up and salt the slices, or put some of that Mexican seasoning on it.
My Asian friends at work, they
KJ, I've had some
like pepper in a container, and they dip their papaya, their mango, and apple in the pepper or hot pepper the seasoning of it.
Yeah, that's like the Mexican seasoning is. It's like salt and a bunch of hot pepper.
The hot and the sweet and the salty. I don't like dipping my fruit in salt and stuff like that.
Well, if you just sprinkle a little salt on your apple, it actually makes it juicier. I don't know, somehow. It's so much better. I got Mrs. Fun on it. I don't think her family ever did that.
Salt on apples?
Yeah. I've never tried it.
Sounds fucking
I've had a watermelon.
It does sound
disgusting.
disgusting.
It's so good. It just brings out the flavor of the apple so much.
Pepper. Now that's different. If you ever do you like watermelon? Does anybody like watermelon?
Oh yeah,
just cut your watermelon
Show your
up
camera,
in
evil.
small cubes, and put a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, we put salt on our watermelon too, for sure. But dude, we'd have our town fair would have like guys would come in with just truckloads of watermelon, all you could eat for $5 or whatever. Called them watermelon feeds or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Just go grab a big ass watermelon.
What up, though?
What up, Evil?
What up, Evil?
How you doing?
Hear us? I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
We
Yeah,
can.
I hear you.
Liar. Who watched Mania?
Me, unfortunately.
It was
Yeah.
boring.
I was just gonna say, bother. It was 2 days. 2 days of fucking garbage. I give
There's
it
nothing
-5
like
stars.
there's nothing like being able to hear wrestlers telegraph their moves
Yeah.
in somebody's ear before they do.
Yo, my roommates thought I was watching porn with all those fucking those ladies fucking matches. It sounded like I was watching porn or something, just screaming the
Dude,
whole
I
time.
almost had to close my windows when the dudes matches started.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a couple decent matches, but 2 days worth. I mean, they should have just postponed it, honestly.
Agreed. What'd you think of the fucking cause I've been out of the fucking wrestling shit for a long time, but what'd you think of fucking Edge and Orton? Like, I didn't even know Edge was coming back. So
It's probably the best match of the night, I guess. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of high spots though.
it's just really weird seeing Edge like cry with contemplation whether he's gonna hit his friend with a chair with no crowd.
After he already
And-
cracked him with the chair.
Yeah, and you just like hear him sobbing out loud, like, I don't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to.
Asians play.
I actually
Weird.
thought he was going to crack him a few more times, but just the one chair shot did him in, I guess.
Oh my god.
Garbage. I don't know. That match was all right. Hang on a second.
This shit was trash.
I like how they kept saying, get your WrestleMania moment. Like, yeah, okay, in front of who? Like, what an insult to the wrestlers, bro.
Yeah, it's just weird with no crowd.
It
I
was
like it.
Too weird.
It's like you're watching practice or something.
Yeah, it was very weird. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. They should have showed that for free on cable television, to be honest. That's my opinion.
Shut up, fucking tampons.
Nobody should have had to pay for that. I'm sure you guys have already gone over spoilers, right?
No,
I
not
avoided
really,
that.
to be honest.
Well, I won't go into depth because I'm sure there's people that still haven't watched it, so I won't be a dickhead.
Yeah, but at this point, this Mania is worth spoiling, dude. I mean, come on. I mean,
I
Yeah,
agree with that.
straight COVID mania,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
stay home mania, virus mania.
like, I checked out right when the tag match happened, and I
Me
didn't
too.
log on till some friends wanted me to get on like some group chat or video chat for the fucking Lesnar match, and then I watched the Lesnar match, and I was like,
Oh, all 4 minutes of it.
yeah, bro, like,
See, that's the thing. They build that match and build it, and I mean, typical Lesnar match usually lasts like a minute at the most these days. So they got more out of them than they usually do. But it's like, come on, can you at least give us 15 minutes? Use some weapons, get some drama in here, someone bleed or something.
nope.
I don't know. Did you watch last night at all?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
Watch the Undertaker segment. That's about it. Just to see what you think.
I mean, was it good or bad or up to debate?
That's very up to debate. They shot it more like it was a movie. It wasn't even a wrestling match, honestly. It was like in a graveyard, and they shot it like it was a horror movie.
Watching
Ooh, that's
wrestling without the crowd
okay.
is almost like watching a live action
We
meme.
like are together.
So that's the thing. It's funny because you really notice how much they really fucking need a crowd. Like the crowd is almost everything. It's crazy.
For sure.
You know, I mean,
Ooh.
I
Like
couldn't get used to it.
without that shit taken out, I almost feel like somebody edited it without the crowd.
Those when you clean.
It's
Oh, it was
fucking
pre-taped.
weird.
Both shows were pre-taped.
Oh, were they?
Basically a fight.
Okay.
And, all fights have a crowd. I mean, when's the last time you seen a fight and there wasn't a crowd? Cheering them
Pre-tape
on.
mania.
Yeah, and then
You know what I mean?
and then it's
Yeah.
like you hear the ref talking to him and shit like that. And I'm like, come on, man.
Like when you just
Yeah,
walk
so,
by and
like-
see two guys fighting with nobody around, it just seems weird. It's like
Yeah, and here's the thing. Some of the matches where there were no edits, who's to say they didn't have 3 or 4 tries to do that match? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, dude.
Birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm only
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
another 20 minutes.
It's all good. I was just gonna say, on one hand, it's commendable that they're trying to fucking still go through with it and have some entertainment for people. On the other hand, it's like, just fucking postpone it, dude. Like my
Yeah.
boys had, my buddies had tickets to Mania and plane tickets that were non-refundable, so they're fucking pissed.
They still
they
got
just
their
had to-
money.
Yeah, they got their money's worth, all right. They had to sit home and watch that garbage.
damn, that sucked.
Either way, what you guys up to?
Nothing.
Living the dream?
Yeah, living the dream.
Hey,
I'm dreaming of living, boy.
hey, it's only 4 days.
Maybe they should just like build up storylines and do something like promos
Yeah.
and stuff. I don't know. I mean, just,
It really felt like it was a glorified Monday Night Raw with a few like main events. That's really it. You know, a lot of those matches like wouldn't even make the pre-show on a Mania. But that being said, so there's a rumor that they're gonna stop doing shows, and then nope, like tomorrow night they're gonna do a Raw, and then in May they're doing Money in the Bank. I'm like, okay, is that gonna be in a fucking performance center too, or what? I don't know. The Kevin Owens match was pretty dope. He fucking did that dive off of the
Blake?
gimmick or whatever.
Thing. Oh, I would love that so much.
Have a cat with no arms.
Well, I would just hold it like a baby. Blake. So would you.
Blake is a cat with no arms.
he's Garfield.
He's normal. The cutest cat.
Don't call me normal.
Too late. What did you
I'd rather be Eek the cat. Eek the cat was fat, right?
Eek was dope. Yeah, Eek was dope. What about Heathcliff?
Yeah, Heathcliff was dope.
Wasn't he a dick?
Yeah, Heathcliff was a dick.
So how you guys holding up with all this bullshit?
Felix the cat.
Hate it.
Barely.
Going crazy talking about shitty wrestling.
Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped.
What do you want to talk about, Blake?
What?
Yeah.
What would you talk about besides shitty wrestling?
I got absolutely nothing going on that you guys give a shit about.
I do.
It's fun. Let's hear. Yeah, let's hear the toilet situation.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it was
Can you
clogged.
mount one yet?
It was clogged, and now it's not. We had the plumber come out, and they had to snake the drain. It looks like the problem was under the house.
Logged it.
Yeah, Mima's fucking.
It's not my order.
Mima's shedding like a fucking
Hey.
ape.
He's lived here for 10
Huge
years.
lugs.
It could have been for many years, not just me.
Yeah.
here.
See how he plugs up toilets and then blames other people.
Women.
Yeah,
Women.
exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing, I think.
Like this
Maybe-
He does the same thing at the gathering.
is with my hair. I tried to let hair down the drain. right?
Mima collects all her hair and then pushes it down the drain.
No, I don't.
That's what we all do.
Yeah.
I throw
Blake,
it in
ma-
the garbage.
Blake, you know what would be
Brush
productive?
over the toilet.
Blake.
flushes it down.
During your quarantine time, what would be really productive is trying to learn how to mount a toilet.
Yo, I'm getting better at it anyway.
All right.
Are you good on toilet paper?
One day at a time, Blake.
I love how a guy who hardly leaves his house is so upset that he can't leave his house now.
Hey, it's
Straight
like
up.
when I want it, I can do it, and now that I
Yeah, I
can't,
hear you.
It's about taking shit for granted, right? You can't even go see your homies or anything.
It's so true, eh? Like
You just
life-
feel like you're taking life for granted.
Yeah, this is why it's so important to cherish one another. And
I've been playing a lot of Minecraft as a result.
Even like a stupid fucking trip to go like window shop somewhere, like can't even do that. You can't even go to the parks; they're all shut down over here, man.
it's crazy. Ugh.
Either way, let's hope the shit passes pretty soon, because it didn't really hit me too hard, like stir crazy wise, until a couple days ago, and I was like, I need to get the fuck out of the house.
You know, it's good to get out and just like, you know, it's not like, even if you were to go to a friend's house, just you two or two or three at a time. Sorry. You know, I think there's nothing wrong with that, because you do need to like get out of your house, or you start to go crazy just sitting in here. I tell him, go outside, get some fresh air, do this, and he's like, no. I'm like, go outside and get some fresh air. Get some fresh air. Go smoke a joint outside.
Well, we got the police fucking just pulling people over for even like being out too late, or like being with another person in the car. Dumb shit, dude.
See, it's not here. It's not like that yet.
They're gonna find us. They're gonna find people over $1,000 if they're caught out after curfew over here.
Yeah, like we don't have a curfew here yet.
Well, it's evil. You're in a hotbed, though, right?
Oh yeah, because what they did was they took that fucking ship full of sick people and docked it over in fucking Oakland over here. And yeah, thanks a lot, Trump and fellas. Great decision. Appreciate you.
Whoever it was.
And friends.
You get a nice ice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I'm not gonna, I'll speculate on my own, but either way, garbage decision for the state of California.
Let's take the political sightings out of all this and just.
And plus, we got
this
Chinatown in San
fucking
Francisco, so yeah, yeah,
it sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we'll send you a stimulus package, motherfucker. I get paid under the table. I ain't getting shit. Like,
Hey, baby.
And when is everyone going to get the stimulus package?
Yeah, if that ever even happens.
Yeah, if and who they decide to give them to. You know what I mean?
I've been looking into that a little bit.
I was joking that all the essential workers are like minimum wage workers. That's who's not going to get it. They're only going to give it to the rich people who sit at home and then say, oh, it'll trickle down. It'll trickle back down to you guys.
Well, and you know what? If they're like, oh, instead of $1,000, we'll give you, $1,200. That's a straight up insult to some people that make a good living. You know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here.
That's basically minimum wage is about that much a month.
Yeah. So, right on.
I mean,
it just shows you can't live off the minimum wage. You can't even live off a fucking $15 an hour anymore.
Now, in some areas you can, but like not over here, not in the fucking Bay Area by any means.
Oh no, fucking.
I don't think you can anywhere.
I don't think you really can anywhere. That's why most mom and dad both work now. Like in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, only dad worked or only mom worked. You know what I mean?
Right.
Can't do that shit.
Nobody does that now. Both parents work, even if they have to pay part of their salary for a babysitter. It's still worth getting that extra couple $100, a week.
Exactly.
Yeah, or it's just insurance. Yeah.
But what can you do? Try and fucking keep your head up, find silver linings, and keep some hope going on. That's really all you can do, right?
Learn to live with less.
Yeah.
Learn to wash your fucking mitts all the time.
But that's what they want. They want us to live with less.
I guess the silver lining in all this for me is like actually slowing down and just like not doing shit for once. Like actually not always on the go, waking up at 4 a.m. till like 6 p.m. in the afternoon. Like actually being able to catch up on
it feels like you're on a summer break from school again.
But isn't it hard just to like not be on that set pattern?
But it's raining all the time. But it's raining all the time, and you can't leave the house. So
yeah, I mean, Kentucky. I mean, our I know the unemployment system is flooded right now, but I'm still wondering what's up with my unemployment check. So they're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, fingers crossed for you, dude. That shit is like flooded right now,
dude. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time.
All right, whole nother can of worms.
Yeah, dude. Like they're fucked right now.
Fucking garbage.
It's like 6.6 million people like in the country are unemployed right now.
Damn.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was like
it's usually right around 30, 35 million.
And then it's like, good luck trying to find a job that isn't like, working somewhere infested with sick motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. Could be a scare tactic, but it's shit's gotten pretty fucking real in the last couple of weeks. So, I have already thrown that theory out the window.
Yeah, I don't see it as a scare tactic. I mean, they're using it to their advantage. Like I said, that's what they do. But they wouldn't be closing down the big sporting events and all that shit if it wasn't serious.
because like, with the
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Final Four alone probably fucking pays for a lot of colleges to stay open.
Yeah.
The president that we have, all political views aside, he definitely wants businesses to be up and running. Like,
yeah,
he wanted them to be open by Easter. And when I heard that, I was like, there's no fucking way. And then
where they probably took advantage of it is they probably all knew this was coming. So they sold all their stocks and shit like that would plummet and bought all the stuff. And now they're buying all the stuff. They bought all the stocks they knew would raise.
Yeah. I've been telling people, go ahead and take a good chunk of money out of the bank while you still can. Fucking, I already told people weeks and weeks ago that this shit is not just going to be until April. Like, it's going to stretch and stretch.
Oh,
like,
no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
talking like that.
I'm out of work at least right now.
It's going to be like another depression or whatever.
We usually have a shutdown in July.
Yeah.
They've been talking about moving that shit up to May. So right now
was the
I'm looking at about roughly maybe 2.5 months like out of work.
Oh yeah, it's May 8th over here.
So
yeah, it's garbage. Like, my brother and I will go do like some painting jobs, some power washing jobs and shit when we can. But even then, like, people aren't trying to fucking have people even outside their house working. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you got to take what you can get, and then gear up for whatever.
Big Will must be freaking out right now because he's like, I don't want a pizza delivery guy at the front of my house. Who does
Yeah,
that?
for real. He's freaking out. He's got nothing to host right now. Fuck. Actually, he does want a pizza delivery guy outside his house.
But even Big Will's skeptical motherfucker, calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Big Will Appreciation Day.
You expect me to give you a tip right now? Calm down.
Calm down. No, definitely not.
No.
You said you'd be here in 15 minutes and 16.
Hey, Shanzi, how's your favorite sports team doing? He's always attacking people's sports teams.
Yeah. Shanzi, you're in Kentucky. You don't matter right now. That's literally what he said like a day ago.
Yeah, very funny. Shut the fuck up.
What? Yeah, that's cute. Shanzi's in Kentucky right now. What the fuck do you matter?
Big Will's probably a Detroit Lions fan.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Fan. Like
what a traitor.
Coward. Yeah, dude.
Try and rep
How
the
do you
D.
not go for your home state's football team? No
Yeah.
matter what?
He doesn't even like the Red Wings.
What a fucking asshole, dude.
Yeah, for
This
real.
guy.
What a fucking stupid motherfucking piece of garbage.
Just
Fucking
kidding, Will. Love
worthless motherfucking bastard. I literally hate you, Big Will. I'm just kidding.
We're literally all losing our minds right now.
Yes.
Really
Can you
mean
tell? Can you tell?
to everybody.
Just going in hard on Big Will real quick, flexing on him and shit. Fucking hate you, Will. Actually, what's keeping me sane sometimes is I'll go on Facebook and everybody's got the fucking Corona posts and everything, and everything Big Will posts still is like, and it stays going down city to city and bumps in Project 4 and 3. Dude, like, that's the one guy that's never changed his fucking posts during this whole thing. I'm like, at least one thing is consistent, and that's Big Will. God bless you, Big Will.
And you can't get no one who's got more hometown pride than Big Will. Man, he reps Flint Town hard.
Right.
That is true. Where are you from? I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Everywhere else sucks. California sucks. Canada sucks.
Yeah.
Kentucky sucks.
California kind of does
Kansas
suck right now,
sucks.
that's for sure.
I remember there was one time he was so drunk that he dissed Detroit because he forgot it was in Michigan.
Remember when he thought Nightbot was a real guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nightbot, shut the fuck up. Nightbot, when I see you in person, it's going down, bitch.
Great, Blake.
Yeah.
You go to bed in 4 minutes, little Mia?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get off.
Happy Big Will Appreciation Month.
We went
Yeah, let's make it a month.
to put Big Will on his
Month, yeah.
Big Will Appreciation Year. Just happens to be the crappiest year of all time.
2020. I mean, you hit a milestone in your life, like 30 years old, and it's just like just turned into Big Will, I guess.
That's right.
I'm stuck at home. I have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I've watched
Well-
The Tiger King and 6 seasons of Jersey Shore. I'm running out of shit to watch.
Yeah, I watched The Tiger King in like 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting bad, dude.
I love the Tiger King, actually.
Yeah, Joe Exotic dominates.
I watched
bro.
it not knowing anything because I was like falling asleep when Mrs. Final started, like the first season or whatever, and I was listening to it, and it just got crazier and crazier to where I woke up and started watching the whole thing because I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I thought this was about tigers. Now it's about fucking
That's
murder.
why it's so
and
good.
fucking
It's like,
somebody feeding their
Yeah.
husband to the tiger to get his money. I'm like, Jesus Christ! It's just like every character
Sidebar.
crazier and crazier, you know.
every episode passed.
Sidebar,
Yeah.
happy to report somebody's already got the Tiger King Hatchet Man logo tattooed on them.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Just thought, yeah.
Well, how straight are you?
Yeah, you ain't that straight.
You ain't that straight.
You
Did you
ain't
guys
that
hear Mercury's did a remix over the Kitty Kitty song or whatever?
Oh my God! I saw a tiger.
He's like, Caroline killed her husband. You're not going to convince me otherwise, or something like that.
We should get Big Will to cover that song. I saw a tiger.
I saw a tiger.
I saw a tiger.
Yeah. And a tiger saw a man. But he'll be like, I saw a pizza. You know?
I saw a pizza.
So I stole it.
Are you
Yeah.
showing us
Rest in
Hatchet Man
peace,
mask?
Mr. Pizza.
Are you showing us ICP medical masks right now?
Yeah. Hell.
Oh, I like the
Oh, this is my CD. It's got 28 songs and 16 music videos.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Are those official
Holy shit.
psychopathic merch, Max? I think
You
not.
did.
Blake,
Close.
Well, I'm gonna bounce, but you guys.
I think I'm gonna
stay
call it
safe.
quits. I've been doing 4
Who want the one that's like a bunch of books?
Any consolidators?
Either way, everybody, much love. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you later.
Much love. Me whoop whoop.
Danny Boy's got a gut. That's what Danny Boy has.
Oh, Danny Boy's back.
He's really starting to look like me now. That gut.
Oh yeah, and I even got my mining hat on.
I was gonna say,
He's a minion.
bright light on
What are
your
you
head.
fucking searching for treasures?
I'm painting my house.
Dude, I fucking wish I could start painting my house right now before this ends. I went to Lowe's because I had a gift card. I wanted to start painting the walls of my house. They got lines wrapped around the block they're letting 3 to 5 people in at a time.
Dude, everyone's
Although
house
it's
is gonna be
Home
looking
Depot
nice
or
after
Lowe's.
this.
So I was like, yeah, fuck that, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, man,
fuck
look at
that.
my I got my blue doors. I got my yellow doors. I got the purple
Shit, dog.
ceiling.
If you got some paint to send me, I'm not waiting on those fucking lines right now. Fuck that shit.
I'll tax the fam.
If you text me on some paint, I will literally murder you.
All right, Blake, that's enough, dude. Seriously, it's starting to get offensive.
Yeah, I'm done, dude. I'm fucking out of here. All right. Well, you guys got informations?
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Fuck normal.
Night.
Captain Smile.
Good night.
Stay safe.
Big Sneak.
Be an asshole, and
You guys enjoy your night. Have a good one.
You too, Danny boy.
See you, Danny
Whoop,
boy.
whoop. Bye.
Peace the fuck out, Shanzi.
I'm done in the peace. Whoop, whoop.
Fuck you and peace.